Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through the open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes, you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey, 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 hey. Despite the millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. One that made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let us see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like ooh. For the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground.
Last time, y'all, let's go. Am I my brother's keepers? To play with no rehearsal. Bro, can't you take it personal? Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey, 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 hey. What's up, y'all? What's up? It's Friday. DB, what's up? We all be, hey, BSC, we all we got. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Your soul is required in hell. What? Your soul is required in hell. How about the cinematography in that shot, DB? You know, with that circular stairwell and everyone looking down on it. That was great cinematography. What up? What up, P. Blaylock? Drew. Yo, man, you know the rules. Us, bro. Hey, man, love is the word. Welcome back. Love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. What's up, Rob? You know we can't start the show without playing your favorite part. Reggie. Yes, indeed. Owens. Get him. Strawberry juice bar. That's exactly what it was. That shit was strawberry. What up, Keith Sims? Lawrence, we in here. Dave, the real Thomas, Reggie Cheese. Triple O or G. Hey, that shit sounded pretty legit right there. What's up, Keith? What up, TB? Pastor Pause. What up, TB? Trap Lord, DB. We in this son of a gun. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in, man. And yeah, man, New Jack City, dog. Call in with your favorite part, man. We gonna powwow. We gonna powwow on that shit all day, man. Where's Patty? Patty suggested that movie, so hopefully she can call in or beam in or something like that. And feel free to put your suggestions in for the next 2 weeks. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that movie, dog. Thoroughly enjoyed watching it, man. That shit was a blast. And my apartment building is in it. When My family still owns a co-op in Esplanade Gardens on 147th and Lenox. 101 125 West 147th Street. New York, New York. So and it's actually in the Jeep scene in the first 10 minutes of the movie. I stamp code that. Cancel that bitch. I'll buy another one. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's funny how like women all I love y'all quotes, dog. I love them. I love them. I love them. Hey, because it's funny how women always get in between, drugs and alcohol, yeah, man, it's just phenomenal, man. Nigga shot him in the head. But I mean, what man, what a movie. Hey, that movie was done really well. It was very clean. It was very, very a clean movie. It wasn't like it flowed pretty easy, in comparison to where we at now. And my brother's keeper, bang, bang, on the roof. Did that shit on the roof overlooking New York. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. And we also got Floyd Mayweather, man. We need to roll Floyd Mayweather ass over. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all niggas, man. Floyd can't get a ride. He can't get away with this shit, dog. I mean, it's like me coming over here and say, "My, I'm the new Malcolm X." Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Nobody is comparable to not Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton. You know what I mean? Angela Davis. You know what I mean? No one is them. The same sacrifice. It is DB Selena. She gonna come in the chat. Kareem Akbar is at Fresh. Scotty is Reggie Owens. And Nino Brown is SSC's. And G Money is real rap. G Money is real rap, man. That nigga G Money was in between a rock and a hard spot, right? He was in between a rock and a hard spot. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. The old man had it right. I will. I definitely will. Floyd can't get a ride. I'm telling y'all, if all y'all fighters, promoters, managers, trainers, fans, if y'all let Floyd back in, that nigga wore a mask to his last fight, dog. And we celebrated the shit because we was like, ha, you got over. If y'all let that nigga man, I consider that disrespect because I'll say this. It's easier to be a political activist now. All you got to do is post on social media. You understand? All you got to do is post on social media to be a political activist. You ain't got to allocate no money. You ain't got to be in the streets. You ain't got to feed the poor. All you got to do is say Black Lives Matter. That's all you got to say is Black Lives Matter. And everybody, what up, Dre's Finest? What's up, DMV? Salute to Fred, DB. The chat from the DMV is on deck tonight. Yeah, man. And it's Floyd has never had pushback. Nah, Floyd, stay over there and spend your money. Stay over there because he's a leader, not a follower, right? Well, everyone's following each other in this Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's following each other. You know what I'm saying? Dre's Finest, I appreciate you always coming in here, man. I see you navigating through other people's channel. I appreciate you too. And excuse me, and he deserves this pushback. This nigga done said, oh, some of y'all ain't heard it. My bad. I'm jumping before the gun. I'll play it now and I'll play it again at 10 o'clock. All right. Just as a reset button. But it's time. Let me get this. Shit. Well, my bad. Shit. I forgot I got to share the screen. Let's see. Okay. Instagram. All right, cool. Why is not playing? Where the sound at? I don't know why I can't play the sound, but I know where it's at on the video. So I'll play it. Yeah, Fred Hampton's a legend. Facts, big facts. Yeah, man. It's just I'll find it when someone calls in. But man, we gotta have some pushback, man. We gotta be a Jamel Charlo in this shit. You ain't heard it yet? I'm gonna play it for you. I time stamped it on what you call his interview. But we gotta be like Jamel Charlo. You come back, you gotta fight me. You know what I mean? You gotta be you gotta be a lion. You gotta be a lion. And feel free to call in and express your opinion. Floyd is not no activist. Floyd is a capitalist. He's not an activist. And it's time that we tell him who he is. He he can no longer tell us who he is. We're all grown, got you know what I mean? Boxing has grown up with him, and now it's time for us to grow without him. You know what I mean? He got a play set up. You mean to tell me now he has empathy for Deontay Wilder? You understand what I'm saying? Now we got empathy. Now he got empathy for Deontay Wilder. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, man. That shit makes no sense. No sense at all. Let me find it, man. Shay. Yeah, man. It's just let's see. Oh, perfect. It's right where
I tell you how I will fight you.
I think it's 100 somewhere in there.
Why, if you tell me you the boxing expert, why doesn't Larry Holmes get credit?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Perfect.
Hearing all these quote unquote so-called boxing experts, and I've been doing this. I know about the sport from the beginning to now. You know,
is it because if we look at Ali fought, as you mentioned, he fought Ken Norton 3 times. He fought Joe Frazier. He fought Joe Frazier. He fought George Foreman.
I want to say this.
Okay.
Ali will always be a pioneer because of what he stood for. You know, in that era.
Okay.
Stood for, and I commend him for that. And I would have done the same thing if I was in that era.
All right, we got to stop that shit right there. No, we got to stop that shit right there. I would have done the same thing in the same era. He is not the face of boxing, dog, because y'all will allow him to be. How the fuck is he the face of boxing? Nigga ain't fighting. Come on, y'all. Y'all like niggas who just take from you? Take. Nah. He can't be the face of boxing, dog. Y'all allow him to be in your heads. He ain't the face of boxing. Y'all keep on some. I don't care if y'all support him, but you can't say, "Oh, I would have been." Man, listen. Nobody is Muhammad Ali, dog. It's just simple. Come on, y'all. He can't be the face of boxing, dog. You allow him. You guys are allowing him to be. There's so many potential future and now stars in boxing, dog. You understand what I'm saying? And I think we just got to get acclimated to the new temperature. You know, Floyd has Floyd has sucked you for everything you have. You know what I mean? The motherfucker went to Donald Trump's inauguration. I wouldn't go to Donald Trump's inauguration. I went to Obama's inauguration, you know. But it's no way in hell. You know, it's no way. It's just no way. You know what I mean? It's are you ready, TB? It's just it's time that we start waking up. Here you go. Here's TB. All right, good. He's ready.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
Hey, what's up? I forgot to open the phone lines. You're right. What's up, TB?
Man, we were talking about this earlier. Me, Deacon 305, and H Money, and a couple of people on the panel. And I thought you were about to play something I hadn't seen before, but I saw that. And here's the thing. Okay, I was told during the discussion that Floyd Mayweather is a different type of Negro. He's on a different type of level, that he can't come out of his palace and come down on the street with the common folk and stand in the front line of a protest. And I completely disagree. It, you know what I'm saying? When you say can't, what you're really saying is I won't. You know what I'm saying? If they were talking about how Floyd was getting, you know what I'm saying, people were coming at him, trying to rob him, trying to do this, trying to do that, whatever, whatever. See, this was a different type of atmosphere. You got white cops killing black folk. Now, had Floyd came out of his gilded palace and out of his diamond encrusted gates and came out and stood with the people, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to try to rob that nigga. And then on top of that, if he thought that was the case, uh, I was told that he has a million, you know what I'm saying, multi-million person reach, more so than a news station. He could have put the call out to individuals like, I'm pretty sure Shelley Wood Lucas would come. He probably could get Ilyasah Shabazz to come. If I knew he was putting out the notice and they didn't know, I would call them and be like, hey, look, we need to go. It's one thing for you to talk about, you know, say, oh, this is bad. This is bad. Those cops are wrong. Those cops are wrong. But you're doing it from your mansion when it's the poor folk that's out there saying we had enough. Now, it was also said that, you know, well, the position that they're in, you know, so many words, but I said maybe we are the ones that failed them because
Mm.
because they wouldn't be in that position if it were not for us. So maybe us putting them up here to the point where they can't come back down here with the people who put them where they are up here. Maybe we're the ones that failed us. I mean, failed them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure Floyd Mayweather has get. I said this earlier. I'm basically regurgitating what I already said. Uh, I'm pretty sure Floyd Mayweather has given millions of dollars to people, you know what I'm saying, to help this different stuff or whatever, privately or whatever that we'll never know nothing about. But in my personal opinion, and I'm using Floyd as an example. I'm not talking, you know what I'm saying, just about Floyd. I'm using Floyd as an example. It goes for Floyd, it goes for LeBron, it goes for every single one of them who you hear sound bites on sports stations or on mainstream news, but you do not see them on the street. And um, I don't think that Floyd throwing money at any of these issues is the answer. Floyd. People like Floyd are going to, as you say, was it 10 fingers, 10 toes down, or something like that?
Hmm.
High go.
10 toes down.
Yeah, he going to get 10 toes down on the front line and be out there. What was the brother name that was friends with George Floyd from the NBA?
Steven
Um,
Jackson.
Steven Jackson. Anybody try to jump him, try to rob him, try to do anything like that? He's a well-known NBA player. I mean, he's not a billionaire, but you know what I'm saying. He wasn't going around flashing money on social media, and you know he don't call himself Money Steven. But um, even still, he got out there and did, you know what I'm saying, and did what had to be done. He did, you know what I'm saying. He did press conferences. He confronted the police. You know what I'm saying. He stood with the family. He did all that. He wasn't a check in the mail. You know, so uh, if everybody believes that Floyd's got all this reach and this, that, and the other, okay, well, he's got people he can reach out to that will stand right there next to him that would take away any excuse of anybody saying that Floyd can't be out there on the street getting it done on the street. You cannot mention Floyd's name in the same sentence as Ali if he can't get out there and do, you know what I'm saying, what Ali did on the street. Ali was more than a boxer. Floyd's boxing career is pretty much is basically over. It's time for the next chapter. Where's the next chapter? Your next Bugatti? No. Uh, and somebody else, and then it was also said, well, the '60s is a different time than now. Well, man, in the '60s, they was bombing churches. They was bombing black churches. Now they talked about a militia. Okay, they was bombing black churches back then. You think that wasn't a militia? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. There's never nothing new under the sun, man. Everything is the same game under a different temperature. Everything it comes back around like bell bottoms and clogs. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Ain't nothing new. Donald Trump is freaking Andrew Jackson 2.0. That's it. It's the same stuff, different day. All right, Fred.
Appreciate you.
All right, peace, man.
All right, all the time. How about if your stepfather said you had a great father, and your stepfather said, "I'm about to be better than your father." You know, like it's. Let me put the phone on because I know y'all biting at the bit. Man, we got so many damn. Phone lines are open, so feel free to call in.
Where these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that?
What's popping?
What's good with it, Fred?
Hey,
Salute
what's
to the
up?
barbershop. Free my nigga Champ Side, man. Free my nigga Champ Side, dog. You know what I'm saying? Free the GOAT, man. Free Champ Side. Anyway, when I say that Floyd is the face, you don't have to be an active boxer to be, in my opinion, the face of boxing. Like, the thing is, he's not active, but anytime that he anything that happens or that he does around the sport, it goes viral. That's what I mean. Like, not every boxer can do that. You know what I'm saying? The thing with Floyd is, I was saying it earlier. A lot of people are gonna disagree with this, but Floyd is the scapegoat for a lot of black people's problems. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that have issues with whatever the fuck, you know, they blame it on Floyd. But you got to realize Floyd's not a corporate athlete. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the shit that normally would get swept under the rug from a lot of other corporations for these athletes, Floyd doesn't get that same compliment. Let me run it back. If you go back to the early 90s, man, all the way from the early 90s, throughout the 90s, throughout the 2000s, until recently, until like this Nike campaign of having black athletes talk about issues, nobody was talking about issues during that corporate surge when athletes started to become corporate. I'm not gonna say corporate pawns, but they were marketable, you know, and a lot of it started with Magic and Kareem and guys like that, and then Jordan took it to another level. But the only person outside of, even though he's an idiot, the only person that I ever, you know, like when I go back and look at it, that spoke on race is Charles Barkley from the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people here and there would talk.
Did you know Kareem was in the NBA?
Say again.
Kareem was in the NBA. You know that? I don't know.
I said Kareem.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Barkley.
Oh no, well, no, I'm saying Barkley right now, but Kareem, like Kareem was a black, and I'm gonna get back to Barkley. Kareem was he was like a black sheep of the NBA because of what he stood for. He had supported a group. I don't know if he knew it, but they were seen. I'm not, you know, allegedly they were seen as a terroristic group and shit in the late 60s, turn of the 70s, and he had took a hit for that. So he was like in the NBA circles. That's why today he still can't get a job today, not just because of that incident, but there was a lot of shit that happened with Kareem. Kareem took a L back in the 70s because of that, and you know he basically became introverted, and he stopped fucking with like a lot of shit in the NBA. But I want to speak on that too, Fred. Don't even forget about that with Bob Arum and Kareem and that famous picture of those guys sitting around Ali. Back to Barkley right quick, and I'm gonna come back to that. Barkley, even though he's a retard, you know what I'm saying, I don't agree with anything that he says on race. He was the only one that had the balls back then to at least even say something in the early 90s. Now, like, yeah, brought up Kareem. And the thing with Kareem and all those cats, Bill Russell, all them cats that was around Ali, Like basically, if you know the true context of the story, they weren't in support of Ali. You know what I'm saying? I just saw his daughter had did a interview on SportsCenter a couple years ago, confirming what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? And if you know the story, then people that know they understand. Ali basically was on his own. All those people in that picture that they took that picture at dude's house that played for Cleveland, they were all basically trying to get Ali. Yeah, Jim Brown. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. They were all trying to get Ali to turn and change his stance on his issues with Vietnam, because basically Bob had did an interview when Undisputed, like Shannon show, like the cat that you showed a few minutes ago with Floyd, when their show first popped off, that was one of the first interviews that they got. And basically Bob had set it up to where Ali wouldn't have to go to war, but he would still have to join the army, and he would have to do basically what Joe Louis did. You know what I'm saying? Go to these different bases and, you know, put on like boxing expos and bullshit like that. And Ali said no. You know what I'm saying? Ali said no. And Bob was talking about how it was a beautiful deal and all this other bullshit, you know how he had worked his magic behind the scenes. So one of his last efforts to try to get Ali to turn over was to have that meeting. And that meeting took place, you know, as everybody knows, at Jim Brown's house. But the narrative changed. You know, years later, everybody wants to look like a hero, like they were in support of Ali, but that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? None of them cats was in support of Ali. Matter of fact, he was so well spoken and profound.
How does that relate to Floyd? How does that relate to Floyd? Can you fast forward?
How does it relate?
Yeah.
So Floyd is on bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause with all that being said, Floyd has the opportunity right now. I get what he's saying. Like, if I lived in that time period and that was the vibe of the time period, I'm sure I would have been like an Ali too. But that's bullshit, Floyd, because you got the same shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You've had the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to do that. Like, that's not what his thing was. His thing was TBE. His thing was to be the best boxer ever and make the most money ever. Like, that's his thing. So, like, the whole point of me bringing up Barkley and then kind of like Kareem, like to follow your point, none of these athletes outside of Ali really took a real stance on race. Like, for real. So, like, where they sacrificed livelihood, they sacrificed their lives, they sacrificed their career, all that shit.
Well, you can't say all of them. You can't. I mean, Chris Jackson. I mean, there are some, but we just it would be wrong to say
on that level. I'm talking about being a superstar. Like, Chris Jackson
was a superstar. Was a superstar.
Mahmoud Rauf, like, he wasn't no superstar. Like, he was a dope player. He went to LSU.
He was on the verge of being a superstar. He was on the verge of being. He would have been a Hall of Famer, top 50 player of all time.
I don't know, man. That's like, I'm gonna say that debate for another time. But when I say Ali, I mean on that level. One of them cats that's a superstar that was on that level. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, to corroborate it with Floyd. Floyd's on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come up here and qualify. He is the face of boxing. He's bigger than Canelo today, and Canelo's still active, and he's still bigger than Canelo. Like, that's what I wanted to, because I ain't feel like typing all that shit, Fred. Like, if he does anything, you know what I'm saying? I know he's done a lot of shit privately, but we don't have a track record,
Hodges, right?
You know, for us to be able to go back and see, all right, well, he's done this here, he's done that here. You know, people can say that he's giving millions privately, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, if like when cats talk about his daughter and shit, man, that's a personal issue that Floyd's dealing with in the public. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, but that's something that I'm not gonna speak on, bro. Like we done beat that shit. We done beat the horse dead with that shit. That's the main reason I wanted to call, was just to let, like, to keep that thought on the forefront of people's minds, that throughout after the 60s, you had a gap of where people really wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? After Ali, you had maybe, I want to say, a 25 year gap. And that's why I brought up Barkley, because in the early 90s. I disagree,
because you got John Carlos. I mean, no, you can't say it was a gap. You know, I mean, it's hard to. I'm just saying, I'm not the truest or the best historian. Like, Like you got Wilma Rudolph, like you got athletes who stood up, but we're so young that we haven't done we're not in that space. Ain't no black people going 10 years without someone speaking up. We ain't going a generation without people speaking up. White supremacy is here. So it's hard to say black people,
I mean,
athletes
like,
didn't
look
stand
at
up.
it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, and that's a great point. That's a great point. Not to cut you off, but you gotta look at what we were dealing with. So from the late 60s, we had the civil rights movement going through the 70s. What were we dealing with in the 70s? Throughout in like the 70s, we had a huge heroin epidemic.
James Brown. I mean, you had a whole lot of people. You had
I'm talking
Marvin
about
Gaye.
athletes, man.
Okay,
I'm not talking about like now y'all bringing up entertainment.
No. Stay on athletes. I'm just not abreast on everybody. You had, I mean, I don't know how active Dr. J was. I don't know these things. Bill Russell, he was an activist.
Yeah, but these are the 60s though.
Kareem
These are late 60s.
He played. He's still an athlete though. He's still, whether you're retired or not, you're still an athlete.
What I'm saying is like, yeah, but that's not going against what I'm saying is as with that gap. Like, I mean, I'm sure that like there's people that were out there speaking up. Just off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody that made a major impact. And I'm not trying to be long with it.
Kareem was in his prime in the 70s. Kareem was in his prime. Kareem was in his. Wilt Chamberlain was active. You know what I mean? Wilt Chamberlain was pretty.
What were they doing politically though, Fred? Like, what were they doing?
You have to answer that. You have to do your research. If you're going to defame them, you have to get statistical data to support that.
No, I know, bro. I'm telling you, they didn't do shit. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
I'm not gonna agree with that because I can't see a whole generation of athletes not speaking out. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you straight up, bro.
Arthur Ashe was a great ambassador. You're absolutely right. Thank you.
The generation.
Thank you.
Look, we in 2020. You're 42.
Yes.
So you were born in like the late 70s.
77.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
seems so far away.
Your parents' generation, you know what I'm saying, and partially your generation, because I'm 30. Y'all failed us. Not saying you personally, but the generation failed. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
the generation, because it's the same thing now. So how the fuck if they failed, we failed?
Exactly, we failing right now. I'm not gonna take responsibility from what we're failing right now. My generation is failing currently right now. You know what I'm saying? So the next generation coming up, when they get out of the blocks, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's a white supremacist talking point. I think that's a white supremacist talking point. Like we failed. We didn't fail because this is the first generation.
What are we doing then, Fred?
No,
Fred, what are we doing?
Listen.
What are we doing? Fred? Like what progress have progress have we made from that point to now?
All right, let me.
We were stronger then than we are now.
That's a white supremacist talking point because there's more black people in America.
All right. So when you had a nation of people and damn near complete ownership, we had middle class that was owning shit. You know what I'm saying? You had whole neighborhoods, you had whole cities of black that own. You don't have that shit today. There ain't no fucking white supremacist talking point. That's true. We had the ownership. We lost ownership. Look at LA. I used to live in LA, bro. Look at Crenshaw. Where all the black people at? Where all the black people at in South Central? Even Freeway Ricky Ross will tell you that, bro.
Well, Freeway Ricky Ross was a drug dealer. I'm not going to have a conversation about failing us when he was a drug dealer. You can't have a conversation like that. I mean, he was one of the, but the point I want to make is this. The point is you got to understand this is the first generation of black wealth. Regardless of how you look at it, I'm talking about first generation from birth to death, right? So we just became citizens in 65, 68. TB probably knows the answer to that. But the Voters Act, right, of 1965, that's only 55 years ago. You know, Malcolm X, that was the same year as Malcolm X, 55 years ago. So from that context, yes. And with the implementation of black wealth comes social accountability and responsibility. And because we've obtained wealth from white people, I think a certain section of us believes that black wealth has to align itself with white wealth. So there's a constant evolution, in my humble opinion. But to say that we failed. No, I wouldn't necessarily say we failed. No,
as a people, when
you're
you look at the
competing
other races,
against 2,000 years versus 40 years.
I'm not even talking, bro. I'm not even talking about 2,000 years, bro. I'm looking at the shit individually. You know what I'm saying? We have success individually. You know what I'm saying? You're good. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that's good individually, but as a whole, I'm done sugarcoating the shit. We're losing as a whole. As a
No,
nation,
I agree. We're behind. We are behind. Words are important. Now, I'll say this is if you can't compare 55 years to 2,000 years of oppression. You can't.
According to whose history, Fred? I don't have to go that fucking far back.
But you're still missing the context of the stop being don't be this historical data guy. Have common sense right now. We just became citizens in America in 1965, right? The Voters Act, right, of 1965, right? They just declared, hey, you can have the same rights as every other U.S. citizen born here in America, right?
Right. You can come into the system. But you can come into the white system that we've created, that we finally opened up for you. When you already had all your own shit, you had your own baseball league, you had your own movie theaters, you had your own bus lines, you had your own restaurants, you had your own cities. Mm-hmm. Nah, 65, 68, whatever year that was, that's when white society opened up to black people. Fuck it. Fuck, yeah, we still gonna be racist, but we're gonna take your money too, though. Fuck it. And we're gonna disenfranchise you generation by generation, decade by decade. We're gonna weaken you. Once again, like I said, you don't have to go back no fucking 2,000 years, Fred. You can go back to a decade before what you're speaking of. When we own 70, 80% of the land still. So-called sharecroppers and shit, people that were so-called slaves, they owned this shit. So when you look at today, you look at ownership today, you know better than me, bro. Of black people who own houses in America. I'm sure the numbers are decreased. So I mean, outside of that, bro, like I said, man, I ain't come here to call in the bullshit.
No, you have every right to call in, whether it's bullshit or truth. You have every right to call in. Now, I'm listening to what you're saying. You're speaking of black ownership, right, and black enterprise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, it's tangible, right? It looks tangible, right? I'm not saying you're wrong, but now the Black Wall Street is online. The Black Wall Street is not just brick and mortar. You understand? Black Wall Street is Bob Johnson buying and selling BET for $1 billion. Black Wall Street is no matter the percentage, Jay-Z, Magic Johnson owning a piece of the sport. And then, but there has to be a transition. You understand? There has to be a transition. So there is accountability on everybody's part. Am I making sense to you? So it's not that we failed. We're still behind. It's like it's like not knowing what to do, not knowing all the accessories to your car. People drive their car for 5 years not knowing all the accessories in their car. And I think blacks as in its totality don't know all their full capabilities. You understand? So I think that you're right in a sense, but I don't think we're lost. I don't think we're losing. I think we're behind. There has to be, I'm not sure if it's a reset button. I don't know if it's full belief. But I will say it's different. Now we own the internet, right? We own the internet. Like in terms of entertainment, in terms of social media, we pushed it. That's the new Black Wall Street. That's the new black enterprise. That's the new version of black ownership where you own, like me. I come on here and I own this entity, right? You post on your Instagram. You own your car, you able to do Uber Eats. Uber, that's a partnership, right? So I think that us thinking that it's the same could be wrong or not as full as it should be. We're going to constantly evolve. Yeah, do we want LeBron James to own his team? Yes, he owns a piece of the soccer team in fucking the UK or Europe. He owns a piece of that. Yes.
You're making all my whole point that I just said 10 minutes ago. We can have success individually, but
that's
as
not
a nation,
individually. That's not individually. That's not
that
individually.
is
No,
individual success.
because it's creating enterprise. It's not as an individual. It's creating enterprise. If
like businesses,
you want us to be our own sovereign nation within a nation, is that what you're telling me?
Wait, hold on. Ask your question again.
You want us to be it's 9:40 already. God damn. You want us to be our own sovereign nation within a nation?
I mean, that's in a perfect world. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna tell you or people what I think y'all want to hear. But that would be a goal, is to have our own nation. It's really, you know what I'm saying? But it's not realistic right now because we're not together. So like, to answer your question, I would love to see that. You know what I'm saying? I would love for my people to get our land back. You know what I'm saying? But as a whole, I don't see it happening because motherfuckers ain't willing to come together for real. Put down the petty bullshit. But we're behind in a system that was meant to keep us down, Fred. We trying to play catch up in something that was designed to keep us on a hamster wheel. Mm-hmm. And I'm just tired of sugarcoating that shit. I'm tired of like trying to be optimistic with the shit. That's why I'm like, bro, when are we gonna come together for real and stop the bullshit? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad people are pissed off with that whole presidential debate. And like that's why I say, as far as Floyd, man, like, look, I know this is your topic, but at the end of the day, sometimes, man, fuck what Floyd talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? I love Floyd as a fighter. I do. But fuck what Floyd talking about. Because like Floyd, no matter how many boxers he may have helped, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what he would have did, all this woulda, coulda, shoulda shit, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope interview from Shannon, but I didn't like the fact that, you have the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're sitting here stroking your dick and shit, talking about how much greater you are than everybody else based off of how many champions you beat. Well, you have the opportunity.
Hurry up, nigga. Hurry up. Let me get to this.
I'm done, bro.
Appreciate you.
I'm done.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
Woo! That was all right. Well, what's up, Blue Blood? Yeah, man. Time. Who's gonna be next? Oh man. Oh, so I want to show y'all this shit. Let me get to that.
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. This is a real nigga celebration.
What's up? What's up?
What's good with it, Fred? What's good with it, my nigga?
I'm feeling good. What you got?
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the New Jack City and everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just, you know what I'm saying? The quotes. You know what I'm saying? Like, cancel that bitch like Nino. You know what I'm saying? And just like, there was so many cultural shifts. Not just because of the New Jack Swing music. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, it just keeps calling me, man. Just keeps calling me, man. How many times have you heard that in the movie? Shit.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many famous quotes out of there. You know what I'm saying? Sit your $5 ass down before I make a change. You know what I'm saying? Nino Brown was a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Man, hey, Nino Brown was that. When I first watched, I was like 9 years old, and that shaped a lot of my mindset. And people say, oh, that was toxic. That's toxic. Like, today, that would be considered toxic masculinity, but I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, we all knew a nigga like that was getting it. He was shining for maybe 5 or 10 years before he got knocked out. Because that's the thing about that life. Yeah, you shining. Yeah, you on top. But just like Scarface, there's always going to be somebody who's, what's that rule that Sosa said? Don't underestimate the other guy's greed in Scarface. Like, that's a real thing. So yeah, you on top.
But Nipsey said you're gonna have 5. You're gonna have 5 great summers and 25 bad ones.
That's a fact.
That's what
That's a
Nipsey
fact. If
said.
you even get to that 25
Yeah.
down, you know what I'm saying? You probably gonna get knocked off.
Yeah,
That's a reality of that game that nobody likes to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You look at Maserati Rick from Detroit. He had let his family know 5 years prior to his death that he said, "Hey man, they coming for me. So look, bury me in a Mercedes-Benz 1984. You know what I'm saying? Bury me in a motherfucking casket that has a gold emblem. That shit was so motherfucking gangster. You hear me? Make sure you bury me in a motherfucking Armani suit. You had this clean it. I mean, hey, when you gonna go out like a motherfucking star. You know, that was the mentality of the 80s and the early 90s. But you know what I'm saying? Money talks and bullshit running marathon was another famous line by Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I wanted to touch on when it came to what Real Rap was talking about, a lot of what he was saying is true. I just feel like he didn't package it, you know what I'm saying, correctly, because we did have a lot of people who was fighting. We had great teachers that nobody likes to talk about. I want to bring up one that y'all need to research and study his programming. He's from Cincinnati, where Adrian Broner is from. He spent his whole life, I think he may be still alive. He spent his whole life mentoring and teaching Black boys and Black girls, exclusively Black boys, because in the inner city there was so many Black boys going in and out of school, getting kicked out of school and everything like that, right? So, you know, when it comes to these teachers and these doctors, like Dr. Claude Muhammad, you know what I'm saying, who is the person I look up to when I need some inspiration for some revolutionary type shit, right? Then you had your Farrakhan. He did as best as he can do, and he's still alive. You know what I'm saying? You had motherfucker. I mean, it's so many that you can really reach out and call on to. You know what I'm saying? You had Dr. Claude Anderson, who's been fighting for us for 60. I'm gonna continue to say, y'all have not bought it, buy his Powernomics pack. It's a 5-book pack for $100. You get his value pack for $100. It will save your children so much pain and heartache if you have them study all of those books. Just study them, man, because then you don't have to go through so much pain and heartache that we had to go through. We didn't have the information. Now we have the information. And Dr. Claude Anderson said that we have been in the same place when it comes to home ownership that we was back in the, you know what I'm saying, ever since 1960. Like, that's not good, to be honest, when it comes to Black folks. Like, but it's a reason for that as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, you know, we really have to get our creative genius back like we did in those early 1900s, because I'm going to continue to say we was more innovative and creative in the early 1900s than we were today. If you look at the patents, if you look at how things were when it came down to us, you know, having Black Wall Streets and all that before they had knocked it down. So I just feel like we just have to get our self-esteem and confidence back up to do so, because there's a lot of people saying what we can't do. Oh, we just can't do. That's a defeated mindset, and you cannot build or create with a defeatism type of mindset. You're just not going to get to no solution that way. And I'm a solution-based man, as you are, Fred. You know, you had a lot of different people fight. You got Tariq Nasheed fighting right now, but of course people look at him and say that he's conning the Black community. But this motherfucker stayed doing something for us. But he got a documentary called Buck Breaking that's coming out that's got my nigga Rizza Islam in it. They got Lord Jamar in it. They got a whole bunch of heavyweights in there. You know what I'm saying? From Cincinnati, Ohio, Dr. Shahrazad Ali. Y'all have not seen her teaching. Look up her teaching. She is very sharp, very, very, very inclined to talk about Black issues, because once again, she's been fighting for us since the 70s, since the early 80s. So, Fred, like, I feel like it's just that you can't have one or two leaders in these states and think that that's going to be the end all be all. We need everybody to think like a leader. That's the only way we're going to get through this shit. Because if you sit up here and you just have one leader, guess what they do? They let you shine for a little bit, then you say something that's too pro-Black, too whatever, then they knock your ass off. You know, Fred Hampton was a perfect example. You know, getting everybody together, what happened? Get knocked off. So I don't really believe in the one leader thing. Maybe y'all do, but Fred, do you believe in the one leader thing, or do you think that we all need to?
No, we all have to do our part. We all got to,
just do our fucking part.
Some people go local, some people go national, some people go worldwide, you know?
Facts. And I wanted to touch on Floyd real quick. I mean, what do y'all expect, man? This dude, he been who he's, you know, he is who he say he is. You know what I'm saying? He the money man.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just who he. Look, and I know that's gonna piss a lot of people off, but If it's a duck, I call it a duck. It quack, I'm gonna call it a duck, bro. I can't sit up here and want him to do something that he's not like. What we gonna do? Grab him by his ear and say, "Come on, Floyd. Come here, little nigga. Come here. You better get your ass out there and do something, little nigga. Come on, nah. Come on, man. I can't see him with his. Remember his ego. Remember Muhammad Ali had an ego out this world too. But you got to remember he had structure when he turned himself from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. We have to keep things into perspective. Unless Floyd goes to a program like 19 Keys did. 19 Keys even tell you that him growing up Muslim, he really didn't get full into it until his teenage year. You know, everybody has their own years when they come into their own, if that makes any sense, Fred. Like you said, when you was 25, you probably weren't thinking exactly how you thinking now at the level that you thinking now at 40 something, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You know, and everybody just but I understand what you're saying. Floyd is over 40 some years old. We can't really make excuse. His mind should be past the glitz and the glam, the flash and the pizzazz. Like, we ain't seen it all. You ain't done it all. You had 5 and 6 Bugattis. You remember he said on Howard Stern's show he had 13 motherfucking orgies in one night, all type of 13 different women, all different national. You did it all. Okay, we get it. Now you need to educate yourself. Now you do need to get on point. But at the same time, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? My heart's not gonna break if that nigga don't you know,
definitely not
turn
gonna
into
break.
the best activist of all time. Because I feel like we have enough people who are doing the work. We just have to focus on that. So many times we are the pest. We are the virus that we always complain about. We point fingers at. It's time to start really pointing the finger back at ourselves and say, are you doing the work? Are you waking up with a positive fucking mindset? Do you motherfuckers even meditate? Do y'all take 10 minutes out your day to stop looking at YouTube, to stop watching Love and Hip Hop, to stop watching bullshit, and just sit there and just get yourself together, get your mind right? That's what my granny used to always say, get your motherfucking mind right, nigga. Get your mind right. A lot of us don't even do that.
Right,
do you even eat well?
Right.
Or do you just come over here and talk about what everybody else doing, but then your ass still eating cheeseburgers and whams and fries, and then you complain about, oh, the food costs too much that's actually good for me, so I can't put nothing good in my system. Shut the fuck up, because you got Jordans on your feet. Shut your dumb ass up. You got Jordans on your feet, but you eat McDonald's. You fucked up right there. I'm just gonna keep it where it is. You know what I'm saying? But last but not least, man, I really want people to focus on the positive people who are doing things. You know what I'm saying? Put your energy, your effort, your time, your love. You know what I'm saying? Your manpower. Put everything else into that. Because the more that we keep saying what we not doing, I mean, it's cool to bring it up so you can bring awareness. I'm not saying don't have balance, but at the end of the day, man, we all just need to really do the work. We really have to think. Like even Dr. Boyce Watkins was talking about it today. He said a lot of us are distracted by this election instead of just focusing on building. Because at the end of the day, no matter who gets elected, they may have a quote unquote plan, like they said Joe Biden has the some weird ass plan that he said he got for black people, and then Trump got the platinum plan. They're not gonna follow through with these plans. It's all a dog and pony show. You know what I'm saying? Like they look at us as a minstrel show anyway. A lot of us not honest about that. But once again, everything can change overnight if the athletes wanted it to change overnight. Fred, I've talked about this with you numerous times, bro. Like, if LeBron James and all the top NBA players put their money together, your Stephen Currys of the world, LeBrons and all them, Kawhi Leonard, all them type of people put their money together. Baseball black people who are African American, they make way more than NBA players. We're gonna be honest, they make 300, 400 mil out of a 12 or 13 year span. Then you got tennis black people. You got all different type of black people who making crazy. If everybody would just get on code and just put just a little bit, we wouldn't be going through what we're going through right now. But it's a programming problem. I think for these next athletes that's coming up, like I've heard a lot of them say they're gonna be in the HBCUs, Fred. Like they really are actually going to start focusing their energy into the HBCU category and learning their pro-blackness and then becoming a pro. I don't know what that'll do, but it sounds like a good start, Fred. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of these black men, they're lacking education, Fred. Like, and which you know this yourself. You know, a lot of times they just get free rides onto the NBA or whatever it is. They really don't have to get straight A's to go to the NBA. So I just think it's really an education thing. And I'm telling you, my teachers, man, like I say, Dr. Claude Anderson, he will save y'all life, bro. Like, y'all looking for good guidance from somebody who's been doing this shit for 60 fucking years, but he got ignored and people shunned him, like all the boule niggas from Virginia and the DMV area was shunning him at the time because he was trying to run for president. He was doing exactly what Dick Gregory was doing from St. Louis, but they pushed his ass to the side, Fred. Do you understand what I'm saying? He was somebody who was extremely important and pro-black as a motherfucker, had a stern message. But of course, everybody laughed at him at the end of his life because he was tired. And if you pissed him off just a little bit and said something stupid, he was going to go off on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, like I said, get them books, man. That's my final message. Get them books, The Power, you know what I'm saying? Powernomics, get the books. And, yeah, man, just keep your head up, bro. Because a lot of people sound like I said, they just kind of defeated. Keep your head up, man. We're going to shine. We're going to make it through. Let's get it.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas got no chill in the chat. None whatsoever. None. But I'm gonna show you this clip. Let me see if I can get it real quick from New Jack City, man. I'm gonna show y'all my apartment building. That's the apartment building I lived in.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's up? Let me get Mike Weary the Great. Civil rights generation was a failure. Sold us out for integration. They didn't want to do for self. Even Jackie Robinson was a sellout. Might as well talk about it. What's up, TB?
Yo, what's up, Fred? Hey, so I just wanted to call in real quick with my favorite scene, man.
What is it? Which one was it?
All right, so look, what I liked about the movie, man, I ain't gonna lie.
The girl's ass, huh? Because you ain't seen one in a long time.
You said what?
The girl's ass, because you ain't seen one in a long time. But anyways, go ahead.
Ha 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 ha! You got jokes. Ha ha. Anyway, so look, my favorite scene, bro. I like when Pookie went undercover, bro, and like how Nino, like I had like the whole operation, Carter building, how they ran like a business. You know how like they had the like the drugs and shit. They had like the prescription. You had like the subscription and shit. Like you know, the crackheads and shit. That's what I like.
You like the crackheads?
No, I mean I like how they ran like
structure. You like the structure of it? Yeah. That was pretty dope. The structure of it, and that's why I say drug dealers would be great. They are entrepreneurs and business owners. It's just illegal, you know. Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, that was the shit. They had it all on the. Remember those hard disks, those hard drives? Damn, that was ancient, man. That shit was ancient. Yeah, that was a hell of a movie. I like that scene too when it was about to catch on fire. Was about to blow up. The bomb was about to blow up.
Yeah, and all that shit really fell down because G Money didn't play his position and shit. He tried to overplay like his position and shit. Tried to make side deals and shit. And he had I see the cop and shit. He was undercover. That's why that whole operation fell down.
Do you think Nino Brown overplayed his role, or he was right?
I mean, yeah, he did too, but he should have never. But it was really G Money's fault because he should have never brought some outsider in. That would have never happened.
He did it twice.
Yeah, that's why he died.
With Pookie and Ice-T.
Exactly.
Yeah, he did it twice. Who was the fall? CMB. Who's the call? Who's the fall? Who's the culprit for the fall of CMB? I'm interested in that. Who y'all think was in charge of the fall of CMB?
Yeah, that's a question. Shit.
Who is it?
I mean, I think G Money because like
you think G Money?
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, he's the reason why.
I know it was a movie, Caesar. God damn, man. Go to bed, nigga. It's past your bedtime. Who you think? You think it was Nino? Nino. People say Nino. All right. You say G Money. Nino was selfish, man. Nino was selfish than a motherfucker. And Nino snitched on the banker too. You know what I mean? He didn't think I'm gonna go do this 1 year. Well, he got the 1 year because he snitched, right? But yeah, Nino Brown took his girl. That was he did some whole bunch of shit. Nino was I think Nino. I think G Money is a product of the realities of it, and Nino. Like, how can he trust him? Nigga stole his girl in front of his face. The girl that he was, the girl he wanted to fall in love with.
That's different, bro. Like she was already trying.
No, but what I'm saying is, no, you're right. She was a thought, right? But the point I'm making is like he was so over the top and blatant that, and he wanted to fall in love with her. You understand what I'm saying? He like G Money wanted to fall in love with her.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, you could tell by he said, "I knew you was a." Said, whenever a man say, "I knew you was," you hurt his feelings. You know, so I think that yeah, greed. You think it was greed? Blue Blood say greed. Nino Brown was a leader, man. I thought Nino Brown was, and the way he used that girl, man, he was such a coward too. You know what I mean? Such a coward. Yeah, that's a scene that stains my brain when he using that little girl as a shield. At the wedding, yeah, that shit was just disgusting, dog. Shit was just disgusting. So,
yeah, but fuck Floyd. Like I don't even take that nigga seriously.
Now we can't. Now we can't take Floyd.
I'm back in the chat for
All right, appreciate you. Yeah, let me show y'all this. So the last building facing us. Let me enlarge this shit so y'all can see it. So the last building facing us to the on your left side facing us, that's my apartment building. We still own it's a co-op. It's a co-op. It's
my nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real nigga celebration.
Hold up, 910. Hold up one sec. So that's Esplanade Gardens. Esplanade Gardens is like one of the first developments where like middle class black people live in Harlem, and it's 147th and Lenox. And if you look to the right at the bottom of the screen, that's Pathmart, where I used to go shopping as a kid. I used to go shopping as a kid right there to the right. That supermarket to the right on the sidewalk. Yeah. So anyways, man, that it brought back so many memories because my grandfather is my hero, man. What's up, man? What you got?
Hey, what's going on, Fred?
What's up?
Hey, man, when that New Jack City, I don't know who was the screenwriter for that motherfucker, but man, they gave Wesley Snipes some of the coldest lines I've ever heard of the movie, bro.
$5 so I can make change.
Is that what this is about? A motherfucking skeezer? Cancel that whole bitch.
Cancel that whole bitch.
5 years.
5 year do what?
Ah, man, but you was right, man. That scene where they had the shootout, that's how you know Nino Brown don't give a fuck about nobody.
Nothing.
Nino Brown grabbed the little girl. Nino ain't give a fuck about nobody, man. But I'll say this: when you said who's responsible for the fall of CMD, it was Nino Brown, because he was so selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a boss that looked like he just, like, you know what I'm saying, he stepped on anybody to get to the top. But damn, man, G Money. What Wesley Snipes over excuse, you better than that.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, like one of the best scenes in that thing is the one that remember on Martin, when Martin created the scene when Nino Brown walked in the meeting dressed in all black with the pit bull.
Yeah, that shit was cold, right?
Yeah, man.
That nigga was doing. That nigga did a jump rope with the sun. That shit was fun. That nigga did a. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. That nigga Wesley was a freak of an athlete, and they did a great job alluding to it. The nigga was running, jumping. The nigga went swimming. I mean, like they showed him being a hell of an athlete. You know what I mean? Like he was a hell of an athlete in dumb shape too.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was a great athlete.
Like, nigga, just imagine how intimidating that is, man.
And like, he did karate in real life. He was with
he did
the arts in real life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he did all that shit in Blade.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Imagine how intimidating that is, man. Like you have a meeting with your boss and this nigga pull out some chains and start doing jump rope with the motherfuckers.
That nigga started doing jump ropes. Yeah, that nigga.
you don't want no parts of that nigga, man.
That nigga
And then he stabbed Dutter Man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then he stabbed the Dutter Man. We ain't seen Christopher Williams since that damn movie.
No, we haven't. We haven't. And
man, that's
Fab Five Freddy was one of the producers. And the last fight, and true story. I have a mutual friend of Fab Five Freddy. I actually went to his house. What was the last fight I went to in New York? Whatever the last fight was in New York, I actually had a chance to. I went to Malcolm X gravesite, and I came to Harlem with my auntie and Fab Five Freddy. We have a mutual friend, and I hung out for like 10 minutes at his house. You know, I mean, it was pretty cool. You know,
that's dope.
Yeah. So he lives in Harlem, in a brownstone. Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So I had a chance to meet him, and he's a producer of New Jack. I was actually going to try and get him on the show, but maybe down the line.
Man, you should.
Yeah, I would. Maybe I will. I will do that. So Janelle, if you listening, sometimes Janelle tunes in. We gotta get Fab Five Freddy on the show. Yeah, and talk about that. Yeah, I didn't think about it till I saw the credits today when I rewatched it.
But yeah, that seriously would be dope, man. Just to know how it was like just watching Wesley Snipes getting cat for that, or you know what I'm saying, just some of the writing process, shit like that, man. Yeah, that'll be super cool.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely do it. I'll definitely reach out.
Man, on Floyd, man, I know my guy called earlier. One thing I just want all black people to know. Like, listen, man, we can't have the attitude because, like, we behind, like you said, man, we've been playing this game for 2,000 years. The game not over. So we just can't say we lost. To say we lost, that means that, you know what, man, that's it. This shit just gonna stay fucked up. Now, will this shit probably be fucked up? Like, I'm 30. Will this shit stay fucked up within my lifetime? Probably. Now, do my kids get an opportunity to actually see this shit change? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, man, think of our parents. They never thought we would have got a Barack Obama. They never would have thought that, oh, a black president? Never. So we can't have that mentality of we lost. Because if you say we lost, that means, man, you just saying just fuck all this shit. Because guess what? These white motherfuckers still playing the game. You can put the controller down. They still playing the game. They don't care whether it's 100-0 or 98-100. They still gonna keep playing the game. So regardless, if we've been down 2,000 years, like you said, like we've been citizens for what, about half a century, 5 decades. So yeah, we have a lot of catching up to do. We do have a lot of catching up to do. But again, you just set that controller down, shit. A motherfucker like me is like, some shit, I'm gonna skunk you. So I just want everybody just to know that we can't be the ones just to say fuck it, give up, because at the end of it, these motherfuckers gonna keep running up. You think it's fucked up? Shit, man. Think about what we got now, man. We got black billionaires. You know what I mean? Like, we actually have black billionaires. Again, there was a point in time, like, you can go ask your ancestors, like, you can tell your ancestors, hey, man, you know, we got multiple black people. We got multiple black people that are not athletes that are worth $1 billion. They look at you like, what are you talking about? That can't happen. So, man, we just got to keep going, man. Like, man, just like Nipsey say, man, the marathon continues. But I appreciate that, Fred. I'm back in the chat, bit dog.
All the time. Hey, Patty, why'd you choose this movie? You got to call and explain why you chose this movie. And what movie we watching next, man? We got to keep this. We got to keep black cinema alive because that shit gonna die. And this shit all started 3 weeks ago. No, exactly 2 weeks ago today with the 5 heartbeat conversation. You know what I mean? But before Patty Dean calls in, we got triple double OG. You know what I mean?
All you scared to death Negroes.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Tell them scared to death Negroes
sit their ass down, that $5 ass down before I make change.
Hey, you was in your prime. Hey, you was getting hoes when that movie came out. You had hair then and shit. You had your long leather coat and shit. You had your Cadillac. You had a Plymouth for a Cadillac. What do you have?
Leave me. What did he say after he finished? Leave me. You remember the end of that damn when he said, how you take a multi-million-dollar and fuck it up over a bitch? Now leave me.
Yeah, leave
everybody.
Leave me.
Oh, I watched this shit. That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
And yes, he was the reason, because if he was the leader, which we saw in the beginning, turned him on to it. G Money. But G Money was too ignorant to be a leader, because homeboy brought him in 50-50 and took this shit over.
Yeah. See, I'm glad you brought that up. That's a great important about Black enterprise. This nigga created, niggas was out there picking cotton, and the motherfucker Eli Whitney created the cotton gin. You see what I'm saying? He created the crack. He should have left and got his own Colombian connect and went off on his own. And they should have found a way to. I know it's a movie, guys, but I'm just talking about SSCs. Like, Fred, why are you talking about a movie? But I'm saying, like, there's real like real life things that we can draw from.
It depicts a television and art kind of depicts reality.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
That's what they do. Because these same motherfuckers you see in the movie was out here in the street. Your Nicky Barnes, and motherfuckers jealous of what's the guy name? Frank Lucas or whatchamacallit played. You got everybody in New York hating on Frank Lucas because a dumb motherfucker from North Carolina came to New York and became the biggest motherfucker in New York, and there can't nobody in New York standing. They won't go, oh, Nicky Barnes. Nicky Barnes had to hide out for how long after that shit? Had to take a new identity. Sorry, New York people. Just telling you, some of the dumbest motherfuckers I know teach our kids, okay? Some of the dumbest motherfuckers I know are educated. Some of the dumbest ones, okay? And besides what you learn in school anyway, you got the white folks saying there doing Black Lives Matter protests and then systemic racism. They're all coming out now saying everything we teaching in school, we need to stop because it's a lie. It's a lie. And Arthur Ashe was as big as Ali. And he, the first one I heard mention Nelson Mandela. And then as soon as he went over there, he come back mysteriously. He has to go in the hospital. He gets sick, and they shoot him up with AIDS. How many times we heard that dude that had Death Row Records talking about, oh yeah, we get a nigga and shoot him up with some AIDS and shit.
Yeah, that
was, you know what I mean? I said that's what the fuck they did to Arthur Ashe. Because Ali said, "I'm the greatest, not the smartest." Arthur Ashe was doing the same shit Ali doing on a global level, and they were right there together.
Bob Marley too.
So
with the foot?
Exactly. And
so
when you got
an FBI agent said it. Did y'all see that interview with the FBI agent? It's on the internet. Yeah.
He said what?
No, I don't want to misquote him. Just Google.
No, go ahead. I mean, just come close.
No, he basically said it was set up. He said it was set up. Yeah, said it was set up.
We knew that back then. So when somebody say we dropped the ball, we didn't drop the ball.
Yeah.
They blew our shit up. I don't care what we did, they're gonna blow it up. You fuck around on here and talk too much about something, and they start to see something come together, they'll push your ass right off of YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah.
They'll push you off until then you come back, and then you may come back a little light. You remember when you came back one day, you said, look now, watch your cuss words and everything. So 2 months later, you was calling every motherfucker, and I was like, yeah, damn, right. It tickled me, though. I loved it. Loved every minute of it. I said, I like that. You said, okay, let's ease back into it. All of a sudden, some shit happened, and your ass went full blast. I said, get him, Fred. But see, this is what happened. No, there's always been somebody out here leading.
Yeah.
Until that crew, athletes, and that crew that are that May set that meeting up with Ali. They said that Bill Russell was big.
Mm-hmm.
He was big back then. Now he didn't smile at no white folks or nothing. And Red Auerbach supported him. Auerbach supported him. Because how many black people was on the Boston Celtics?
He was only
They was
one.
winning all the damn championships.
He was only one.
No, you had Sam Jones.
Oh,
you
Sam
had goddamn
Jones.
John
Casey
Thompson.
Jones.
What you talking about?
I'm sorry. Yeah, Casey Jones, Sam Jones, John Thompson.
Zach Sanders. Man, the motherfucker was full of niggas. What is you talking about?
I stand corrected. I'm sorry. I was just.
That's all
I
right.
don't know why.
Because I was back there. I was watching it.
Yeah, because I was just thinking of Bob Cousy, Havlicek.
Oh, I know everybody thinking Bob Cousy, he could dribble a damn basketball in a motherfucking circle, okay? That's all he could do. Dribbling a goddamn circle, trying to do Curly Neal. You think Curly Neal and Metallock and them wasn't good enough for the NBA?
They are.
Bill Russell was about the second or third guy. And when Chamberlain came in, they seen nothing like him before. You know who is today's Wilt Chamberlain?
Shaq.
The motherfucker they hate LeBron James. I'm on my job working in 2004, and guys telling me about a high school dude. I'm like, who are you talking about? LeBron James. You seen him? Then I go home and see a game on ESPN. And my thing is, we talking about getting together, and some of the people I hear up on this chat, and some of them I see up on YouTube talking about us coming together, are the main ones talking about goddamn LeBron James. And I'm going, y'all act like y'all know this motherfucker in the hood, or maybe he fucked one of your women. But we know he didn't do that because that motherfucker don't roll like that. Is he just a nigga from Akron? Yeah, he was a homeless nigga from Akron. Homeless. He would go stay with people, and then he couldn't wait for his mama to get an apartment. He wouldn't care if it was a cardboard box on the side of the road. He wanted to be with his mama. You ever seen any loyalty like that? This is why he don't pay no attention to whatever anybody say to him. I heard somebody on YouTube saying, yeah, man, the motherfucker, he jealous. What's the guy name with the Lakers in there?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis said, LeBron, and both of them came out today and said, no, I ain't jealous of him. No, I'm not jealous of him. Anthony Davis was a kid in LeBron James' fucking camp. What's wrong with these niggas? And you talking about coming together. And once we get all our athletes and entertainers putting their money together, what are you going to put their money together and do? Do what? You couldn't put all their money together and come up with $15 billion. How much is $15 billion? Really? How much is $15 billion?
$15 billion.
For a whole, you say the athletes and we're going to need to put their money together and do what? Do what? They can only pass this money down and get out and do what they can do for their family. It starts with your family first, and then it goes local in the neighborhood. But we keep talking about our communities. Where the fuck are our communities? I want to see them because they done blew them all the fuck up. White folks, we ain't did shit. They do it to us. Every time they do this to us, everything they take from us, we are resilient. And I don't care how much we talk about each other. They talk about each other worse than us. Don't you see? Didn't you see Biden and that motherfucker on television recently? Biden and Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Do we go at each other like that? Fuck no. I don't care how bad we think we are toward each other. We'll never match how they feel about each other. You're a Republican and a Democrat. Them motherfuckers think they're enemies, the white folks, with each other. They think they're enemies. The Democrats say, hey, we gonna be here to represent everybody. And every time they do that shit, we come up, we get an Obama. I asked my mama the other day, what Obama do?
Wow, your mama.
She said, nothing. It's harder to say it. But now, I mean, sometimes I have to put people on the spot. I don't say whether, so a lot of people ain't gonna like me. I don't know whether a lot of people like me or not. Don't even none of these motherfuckers know me. So I don't give a rat's ass how nobody feels. So I can come on here on your chat and say what the fuck I want to say. But all them guys that was around Ali was supporting him. They were doing the same thing. But they was on the way out. Jim Brown was on the way out. Bill Russell was on the way out. Kareem, he had a name, but Real Rap did hit it about when he was with the Hanafi Muslims, and they were attacked and bombed. They was trying to kill Kareem when he was in Milwaukee.
In Philadelphia. They blew up that house.
That's right. That's right.
Was it DC or Philadelphia?
So, no.
It was Philadelphia.
These motherfuckers were supporting Ali. But Ali didn't need them to stand behind him. They wanted to know if he was serious. They just thought he was a loudmouth. Because they said, man, you bigger than we ever could dream of. And you the heavyweight champ. That means you ain't on no team. You ain't got no teammate to come in and rest you. The defense can't come in. You do everything your damn self. So he was set up, man. Arthur Ashe, tennis player. It's like boxing, 1 against 1. And they kill his ass. And then when the Michael Jordans and the Charles Barkleys, and I must correct them on Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley ain't never been shit but a cloning motherfucker from Alabama. All his life. One minute he black. The next minute, we all, and who did he marry? He married a white woman.
Leeds, Alabama.
You can marry who you want to marry, but I don't need you, like Ali said. You can't marry that devil. That's what Ali said. I ain't had to agree with him, but that's what he was saying. You can't represent black people if you ain't got a black woman. I said, damn. But what you call them proving they're wrong out there? What's the dude that's almost a billionaire, the television tycoon?
I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's showing that you can. He ain't following his wife. His white wife following him. He ain't following his white wife. Mm-hmm. She follows him.
I'm looking at him. Byron Allen.
Byron Allen. There you go. His white wife follow him. He don't follow her. Byron Allen, a bad motherfucker, man. And he gets a lot of flack from black people. But he get more flack from white people. So no, these guys could never come together with their money because them white folks will blow it up. You see what they did to Bill Cosby? Even though Bill Cosby's ass was guilty, doing the same thing them white folks were doing. When he thought they were going to back him, what did they do? Man, fuck you. You can fuck too many women now. We don't need you now. You want to stir up some shit. We done got you cooning in front of everybody. So now everybody's self-esteem down. Oh, man, they fucked up Bill Cosby. We should have went fucking all the bitches. Then, who else was it? Harvey Weinstein. They set him up to, even though he did the same shit. How you gonna do this shit and you fucking the same woman 25 times, then she come to say you raped her? But the way they got him is he used her job against her to make, to have sex with. You can't do that. Can't do it. You can't use her power to belittle somebody like that. But white people do this all the time. But when black people do it, it's really fucked up. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to see them put their money together. I just want to know, what do we want them to put their money together and do? What's the plan? Put the money together and do what?
Yeah, we got to have a plan.
Yeah. I read Powernomics. No, I ain't read Powernomics. I keep hearing everybody say, read Powernomics by that guy. But that guy in court for millions of dollars, he owe a black bank. They ain't talking about it. That's just a fucking fact. Why is he in there? You understand what I'm saying?
Say it again. You said what? Claude Anderson did what?
I said Claude Anderson, the Powernomics man. He's in court for owing black bank millions of dollars.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In other words, he probably defaulted. I said this a long time ago. But every time I hear somebody say, read his book and do what? He owe money to a black bank. Okay? And he's in court for it. Trial ain't over. But I don't know what he's trying to do. Is he trying to file bankruptcy? So I'm not going to take our money from us and then go to court and try to file bankruptcy.
Oh, I
might do that against a white person.
Someone said he cleared that up. Mike,
I
we
ain't
already
seen it
read
cleared up yet. Tell him to show it to me. Show it to me.
Put it in the chat just so he knows. Okay. Yeah, he'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, I need to see it. Show it to me. Did he pay him back?
Put the link in the chat or just tell us.
Yeah, I
You'll
need to
read
know
it.
if he paid him back.
You'll read it when you hang up. He'll post it.
Okay. But anyway, that's not talking about him. That's just the truth. That doesn't make him a bad person. But the truth is the truth. You know? But anyway, Fred, I'm going. Leave me. I'm going back into the chat.
Hey, Donald Trump tested positive. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. Trump tested positive.
Who tested positive?
Trump and his wife tested positive for COVID.
Oh my goodness! Is he gonna die?
Man, no.
Yeah, that would be funny, wouldn't it? That would be funny if he died.
No,
Trump announces he's tested positive. It was only a matter of time. I see it now on the news thing. It was only a matter of time before that shit happened to him.
Keep playing.
Ain't that some shit?
Man, I'm not.
But anyway, fuck him. I
bigger
just wish somebody ran off a cliff about 3 hours ago. But
it's bigger than.
I'll take this right here.
Appreciate you.
All right, King. Love you, man. Back in the
love you
chat.
too, man. Appreciate you, OG. Like another great quote. It's bigger than Nino Brown. This shit is bigger than Donald Trump. It's never gonna be proven. And whether he win or lose, they don't want that. I'll put it in the chat. They don't want that motherfucker to run loose after this campaign. If he lose, they don't want him. They don't want Donald Trump running as a free American. He gonna tell everybody.
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real nigga celebration.
What's up?
What's up, Fred?
What's poppin'? That's
How
funny.
you feel?
Donald Trump got. I ain't gonna lie. I like that as a title. Donald Trump. This shit gonna be like Challenger blowing up. What else? Rodney King.
They don't know nothing about that, Fred.
Oh, Challenger. I don't know, but I remember watching it on TV because everyone stopped and watched it that day. But this shit about to be. Hey, just take your time today and go read the titles from the LA Times, New York Times, the Washington Post, all those famous newspaper articles, and watch how big the article be. Like this shit gonna be funny. Yeah, this shit gonna be funny.
That was damn near bigger than 9/11 for real.
Yeah, and he deserves it. He deserves it. The nigga's carrying rallies, and man, he deserves all that shit, dog. All that shit should be coming to him. You know what I mean? And we just gotta hope that JB got it too.
So I gotta ask.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Is it official? I'm just wondering. I ain't the sharpest tool in the deck. It's for real. He got the shit.
Yeah, right? I just looked at it. I'll post it right here. I'll post it.
No, he be talking about that fake news shit. So you gotta.
I just posted. I looked at it when. Appreciate you, Big Dog Willie. When he posted it, I googled it while he was talking.
Oh, if it came from Big Dog Willie, it's official. He's an official cat. Okay. Yeah. So you know why he ran out and got it now, though, right?
Why you run out and get it? I want to hear the joke.
He want to qualify for that stimulus shit to help pay them taxes.
Yeah. So there it is. President Donald Trump tweets he and his First Lady Melania Trump test positive for COVID-19. Yep, there it is. That's funny. I mean,
so according to the world of Fred, do we qualify for a stimulus check now since he got the shit?
Well, his name is on the check. Remember, he wanted his name on the check as a campaign.
Well, mine came in another kind of fashion. It didn't come in no check.
Oh, okay.
But the motherfuckers did send me a letter. I know you got that letter. Yeah, they ain't send you a letter?
No, I didn't get no letter. What'd the letter say?
Oh man, I ain't got that motherfucker. I know somebody else. So I know I ain't the only one that didn't get a letter from the White House.
Yeah, I want to see Trump. I wouldn't be mad if Trump didn't get it. I just want a pathway to our freedom, but I will say this. I want to see if Trump don't win. I want to see him as a free man running around in this country because he knows his days are numbered. You understand what I'm saying? He knows his days are numbered and he knows everything. Donald Trump knows everything. I want to see this nigga just squeal like Nino Brown. It's bigger than Donald Trump. Yeah, man.
That should be Joe Biden's rally cry to get motherfuckers vote for him. Don't y'all want to see this motherfucker not protected by that seat and see what happens to his ass? Motherfucker, hurry up and vote his ass up.
So what they gonna do at the White House? Oh my God, this is so funny. It's so funny. They got
okay. What he gonna do with the White House?
They yeah, because it got COVID in it. So what they gonna do? They're gonna take everything out.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Because everything in there is like historical, like it's a historical artifact, like stuff in the certain rooms and shit. So I hear. I've never been to the White House, but so I hear. I've been to the outside of it. Excuse me, but
I don't know. It's heavily discounted now, man. Go put a beard in.
I don't want none of that shit.
Hey man, going back to when Real Rap, I've probably been on too long.
No, you ain't even said nothing. I've been talking. Go ahead.
When did we start doing these movie recommendations?
Yes.
Because it's an irony. That's been about how long? About 2 weeks ago?
Yes, exactly 2 weeks ago today.
You need to look in the comments and see who suggested this movie. I ain't gonna give it away.
I know.
Who?
You just told us, nigga.
Who?
I ain't gonna say who gave it away, but salute to you, Patty Dean. Oh, it was you? It was you?
Go look in the comments.
Just say if
but
it
look,
was you,
don't do it now. Don't do it now.
I can't do it now. But if it was you, say it was you, nigga.
Man, we moving forward.
Hey, remember when you had sex with Angela? Don't forget who gave you the condom. Don't forget who let you borrow that $5 to buy that 3-pack.
Salute to Patty D. She the one that recommended the movie. And this is the irony.
What's the irony?
This is your favorite quote out the movie.
What's that?
Are you your brother's keeper?
You my brother's keeper. Am I my brother's keeper?
Are you your brother's keeper?
I am my brother's keeper. Yes, I'm my brother's keeper.
Say it one more time and loud so they all can hear you.
Ask the question.
Say it.
Ask the question.
Are you your brother's keeper? Fred, are you your brother's keeper? Fred just laugh.
Brother's keeper. I had to do it. Hey, we got to do this shit. Hey, next month, October, November, we gonna do every week because this shit is fun. I had so much fun watching that movie, man. I had so much fun. Oh man, that shit was fun. I'm glad y'all laughing because that's what they did in CMB. They laughed. You know what I'm saying? They laughed. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, what's up?
But in closing, this brings us full circle, and it's crazy tonight because what Real Rap was saying, as far as a generation failing us, and as you say, we're behind. It was something that stuck out where you see it. He said, to his point, look at all the stuff we were owning. Once again, the timeline within 50 years, or 60 years, or 70, or whatever the case. We had our own baseball league. We had our own Black Wall Street. And despite what you said, well, we got billionaires now. There was no price limit on that ownership back then.
No.
So look what's been happening. Fred,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to hang up, and then you can say everything you want to say. Okay? I'm not attacking you. We're not ganging.
Oh, I don't worry about that. All right. I get attacked all the time.
So there's no need to defend it.
Tomorrow was the 2nd of the month. I'm about to get attacked by so many tenants tomorrow. It's gonna be late because I ain't finished watching New Jack City. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, but you your brother's keeper, so it's gonna be all good.
Yeah.
But
yeah, go ahead.
So all that shit somehow fucked around and let that shit go. Even you brought up Bob Johnson, he's a billionaire. You know he was the original owner of Viacom? Because that's who owns BET now. So what if he just would have kept it in house? Fuck what they gave him for that motherfucker. What if he still owned it now? What would the value of it be right now? Well, if every black artist still owned the masters of their music, what's the dollar revenue on that?
Prince and Michael Jackson.
What if that Negro League still existed today and we are the sole proprietor owners? What is the dollar value of that today?
I get it. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
When you look at it from that perspective of what I believe Ant Fresh was piggybacking on what Real Rap was saying and all that, their point was that's a level of failure and we're trying to play catch up to get that shit back. We shouldn't even have to be asking for no inclusion. Michael Jordan, he's the majority owner of the Bobcats. That ain't shit. And quadruple salute to Triple OG because he really brought it home. Which is connecting the dots, bringing it all full circle to the movie that we suggested to watch 2 weeks ago, to the famous quotes in the movie, to what them brothers and kings was calling in tonight, speaking on.
Yeah.
Are you your brother's keeper? Were they our keeper? Because some of them.
You make it make sense, though. I appreciate you bringing it home. Real Rap didn't articulate the same for my own understanding. I appreciate it. Not to me. Not to me.
Yes, he did.
I said for my own understanding. How you gonna tell me what my own understanding?
Yeah, you're right. I can't speak to you, Fred. You sure right. You're right. You sure right. But I've been on long enough because they've been running marathons, and I've been.
I appreciate.
I know they
I'm
probably talking shit about you now too.
No, and Ed, I'll talk when you hang up because H Money got his bulletproof vest on. Hey, Monty here. H Money here. Hey, we need to do a love connection. Monty should beam in with H Money. How about that? Monty, beam in. Are you dressed? Are you available? Oh, it's late. You know, women put their mask on. Women sleep with women got their mask on at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Man, she don't wear no mask. This ain't me suffering and simple. Dude, she don't work. She doing herself a disservice if she is.
I'm waiting on Patty Dean to come in and say something about the movie.
Okay, yeah, let me get on off her and get the man. But I always shout out the brothers and salute to the queens tonight.
I appreciate
all
you.
the beautiful
You're right.
queens that's in there to salute to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks Patty Dean for recommending New Jack City. Wink, wink. But we're gonna go back and look in the comments.
I'm not gonna go back and look at the comment. You just tell me tomorrow. You just tell me Sunday.
I didn't say you. Right. You can't handle the truth.
No, I'm just not gonna lie to you. I'm just not gonna lie to you and be like, yeah, I'll go check. Nah, I ain't gonna check. I'm just gonna. I know you dirty macking right now, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, you said it. Simple. I know what you mean.
Dirty racket.
I mean, I got a 5-year-old son, so I know, like, you know, what I mean, this sounds like something like my 5-year-old son would do.
Right. Mm-hmm. Salute to your 5-year-old son.
Appreciate you though, man. Appreciate you.
All right, in a minute.
All right, what? All right. Hey, Patty, you gonna beam in? You gonna call in? What you gonna do? You feel me? H Money, like, you feel me? You feel me?
Where these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up with
it, Fred? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How you feeling?
I'm good, Fred. You know, I was just watching an old video yesterday of when Demetrius Andrade pulled up on Charlo at a press conference. You was right there. I saw you right there in the mix. I saw you. Hey, man,
that was at LA at USC. That was at USC.
Okay, what you thought about that when Andrade wanted all that smoke with Charlo and Charlo started making excuses?
He said he had a contract. Basically, he said he had a contract, right? He didn't sign it.
He was like, I'm not a matchmaker. Charlo said, I'm not a matchmaker. You got to talk to my manager. It sounded like a whole lot of gibberish, a whole lot of shenanigans.
Well, how about we get on Demetrius Andrade on the show?
Yeah, that's perfect.
That
I know he will come through.
That'll answer everything.
Yeah,
someone got a contact on him. Someone. How about we bang his comment section? Tell him to come on the barbershop. I actually hit him the other day, but he didn't respond. So
for real, Hey, I know he'll come through though, Fred. You know what I'm saying? You did a tremendous job with a lot of fighters, and that'll be perfect for him. And
we got Jamel Herring on Monday. Jamel Herring to be this Monday.
Shout outs to Jamel Herring. He's a hell of a guy, man. Former Marine, a world champion. I appreciate Jamel Herring. But hey, Fred, man, Andrade been putting pressure on Jamal Charlo, for a long time, and Charlo don't want no smoke with him. I don't know if you've seen that Blue Blood video. Blue Blood just put out a couple days ago where Sean Porter said Jamal Charlo, he's ducking him. Like,
I didn't see it. I saw the title.
Yeah, that video got about 30,000 views on it already. From Blue
Good.
Blood.
Yeah, Blue Blood be grinding. He putting in great work.
And he's keeping it real too. He keeping it real. But go ahead, say what you about to say.
Man, Sean Porter is like Terry Crews, man. Like I don't like this nigga just be saying shit now just for attention.
I wouldn't say that because he's a two-time world champion, man that'll fight anybody.
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about things that come out of his mouth.
Yeah, but he's a guy that's credible. He's a guy who will fight anybody, and you know that. Sean Porter will fight anybody. You even know that. Like he fought the best. Earl Spence.
I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about the shit he says.
He says some real shit.
Earl Spence is jealous of him.
That was not that. I'm talking about just this Jamal Charlo Andrade.
Tell me what he said though. Tell me what because I honestly just read the title and I didn't want to watch it.
Sean Porter, you could check out the actual interview. It's on Fight Hype, and Sean Porter, I think he got his own podcast now. He got his own radio show, I think. And Sean Porter, he was talking about why
I do know that. I do know he has his own podcast.
Yeah, he got his own podcast.
The better his podcast does, the better it is for boxing.
Yes, he's very intelligent, man. He knows a lot about the sport. So Sean Porter was like, the reason Jamal Charlo doesn't say Demetrius Andrade's name because he can't beat him. Like, he's avoiding him. Like, pretty much he confirmed what I've been saying. Like, Jamal Charlo is ducking Demetrius Andrade because it's a bad.
The title said he could beat Charlo. Sean Porter said he could beat Charlo, and I just laughed at that shit.
Which Charlo? Jamel?
I thought that's what the title said.
Yeah,
he said he could beat Charlo or something on Blue Blood's video.
He wants Charlo. I mean, I think that'd be a good fight. Jamel Charlo, man, he's beatable. There's a lot of flaws in Jamel Charlo's game, Fred. There's a lot of flaws. I think Sean Porter could put pressure on him, get him on the ropes like Rosario did. Had that man on the ropes and didn't know what the fuck he was doing on those ropes. You even called it out, nigga. You ain't even counter punching off them ropes. What the fuck are you doing?
No, I agree with that. But Sean, man, come on. Sean don't have the power to fight at 54. He is a career 147 guy.
He don't need power like that, bro. It takes skills, heart, determination, and he got the pressure. He'll put pressure on him. Even Sean Porter, man, him and Earl Spence, man, he gave Earl Spence his toughest fight. And Earl Spence is way better than Jamel Charlo. Way better than Jamel.
At 47, though.
Skill fights.
For real, let's have a real conversation.
Yes, sir.
Who can Sean beat at 54?
A lot of those guys. A lot of them.
Top 8. Who can he beat?
Lubin. He'll beat Lubin. He'll knock out Lubin. Lubin just went life and death with Terrell Goucher, man. Come on,
life and death. He won 10 rounds. What are you talking about?
He got hurt.
He got hit with a shot. It's boxing, nigga. You don't get fouled when you play basketball. You don't miss layups.
Yeah, but he didn't look good. He didn't look good in that fight against Goucher, Fred.
You don't wear bulletproof vests on the internet?
Say it again.
You don't wear bulletproof vests on the internet?
Hey, I'm just saying. I got Sean Porter. I think Sean Porter will beat. He'll beat Jared Hurd. Sean Porter beat Jared Hurd, bro. Jared Hurd is washed, man. The guy is washed up. Jared Hurd is washed, bro. Sean Porter, I think, will beat Aris Landy Lara. Sean Porter's tough as fuck. He started off at what weight did Sean Porter start off at? His first fight wasn't it at 160 or something like that? His first fight. You remember? It was like 160, I think, 154.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all, man.
I'm telling you, Fred. I know my shit, man. Sean Porter, I think he'll give Jamel Charlo a tough fight. Jamel Charlo, bro, he's beatable. You even said that. You seen a lot of flaws in his game, man. The nigga not that good, my nigga.
You was Nino Brown's #1 customer. That's who
Hey, the nigga's not that good, Fred. Jamel Charlo is not that good, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even Truck Simpson said he wasn't that good. And everybody knows Tony Harrison outboxed him easily, bro. Even in the second fight. Look,
you got to do it for 12 rounds, though. You got to do it for 12 rounds.
Hey, Fred, didn't you recently just say Jamel Charlo hasn't won a round without a knockdown in like his last 2 fights? Every round he won, he needed a knockdown in the last 2 fights.
But you got to do it for 12 rounds. You got to do it.
He's not even
the real songstress. The real songstress.
Hey, Freddie, he's not that good, man. Jermell, I mean, there's a lot of guys. I think Sean Porter beat what's his name? Jackson. John, what's his name? From Philly. The dude just got knocked out by Rosario.
J-Rock?
Yes, he'll beat J-Rock. He'll beat a lot of those guys. J-Rock, no chin, J-Rock, bro. He'll beat J-Rock. He'll beat Jared Hurd. He'll beat Eric Lubin. He'll beat Eric Lubin. He'll beat. I think
all your credibility. You losing all your credibility right now, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So look, let's get back to the point though.
First, let me read this super chat. Let me read this because I need you to regroup.
I can read it for you.
Timeout. I'm gonna call a timeout on H Money. H Money, you need a timeout. You need to go in the bullpen. All right, we need a relief pitcher. The real strong song. Go ahead. You can read it. Go ahead. Feel free.
Okay, the real song stress says Trump and his wife test positive for coronavirus. Sorry to the change the subject, but I thought you might be interested.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I'm here for a minute. It's all Friday. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
For sure. We got another one. Shout outs to J.A. Dixon in a super chat. We appreciate the donation.
I just read the first line. That shit funny.
He said, "Get Porter a chew toy." He sat there and laughed while Larry Merchant shit on all black fighters. We gotta let a queen from the chat pick the next movie.
Okay, a queen from the chat. We got Unique Don, we got Patricia Sheldon, we got Monty, and we got Patty Dean.
Money. You feel me? Hey,
Monty, you want to be, man? Monty, you want to be there? I would like to see this. I would like to see this.
Hey, Fred, but I was saying, man, Jamal Charlo really ducking Demetrius Andrade, man, and everybody knows it. Shout outs to Blue Blood putting it out there to the people. You know, Fred, we got to get Andrade in the barbershop. You already working with Jermell Charlo, his arch rival, Tony Harrison. You might as well get Jamal Charlo, his arch rival.
Well, the Charlos won't come in. I invited them. They won't come in. I don't know why they won't come in. So
yeah, why? You know, because
I don't call a nigga twice. That's one thing. Fred will not call a nigga twice. I barely call a nigga once because I believe I can do anything. You know, I'm not calling a nigga twice. So I reached out to them. They don't want to come in. They don't want to come in. So when they ready to come in, they'll come in. So, but I read the 48 Laws of Power, right, Asia Math? so we're gonna go the other way. We're gonna cross the street. You know, I'm gonna try and get Teixeira. Who else?
Demetrius Andrade.
And it's not out of spite. I just want to build the fight. You understand? It's not. I really the same way I wanted to do Carissa Shields and Raquel Miller. It's the same way I want to do Charlo and Andrade. Like that's the best fight available. So let's start building it. Let's have the fans start believing in it. I want to build equity in the black community. People think I be hating this shit, but how am I hating? I'm not making any money. I mean, I'm making pennies on YouTube in comparison to their millions. But all I want to do is build the fight. So I would like to see Teixeira get his belt taken, and I would like to see Andrade and Charlo.
Yeah, but Charlo don't want to see that. Jamal Charlo don't want to see that. He's avoiding.
I don't think so. I don't think he's avoiding. I don't think
you was there when Andrade pulled up on him at his press conference.
I interviewed him in that same set. I interviewed him. He was sitting ringside. I interviewed him.
He wanted.
He also signed with the Zone. So how can you say he was serious?
I mean, that's where most of the middleweights are at. I mean, Charlo on an island of his own. You know what I mean?
He ain't fought him.
They ducking him.
So he was a free agent. He was a free agent, didn't fight him. He was signed over there and didn't fight him.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. He hopped in a ring with Triple G after Triple G's last fight. Canelo ducked him. What's his name? Jaime Munguia is ducking him right now. But the fight to make out of all those fighters, Canelo, Triple G, Jaime Munguia, none of those fighters are black. The two black fighters are Andrade and Jamal Charlo. So they need to fight each other. That's what you say. We need to fight each other. They need to fight each other, right? So we don't want to see Jamal Charlo go fight a washed up Triple G. Nigga, I don't want to see that. Nigga, you trying to cherry pick a washed up Triple G who ain't shit. Nigga, fight Andrade who got a belt, who's undefeated, my nigga. Stop ducking the smoke, Charlo. Jamal don't want no smoke, and Sean Porter put him on blast. Demetrius Andrade, 29 wins, 17 knockouts, undefeated. 3-time world champion, Fred, 2 different weight classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 2 different weight classes, and he's whooping asses. And hey, look, Charlo don't want the smoke. Step up and fight Demetrius Andrade. We don't want to hear shit about no washed up Triple G, nigga. Keep Canelo name out your mouth. Canelo is at a different weight, nigga. Fight Andrade. Why he don't say Andrade's name, Fred? And that's what Sean Porter was talking about. Sean Porter said that's the reason why Jamal Charlo never mentions Demetrius Andrade's name, because he's ducking the smoke, because it's a tough fight for him. He don't want those problems.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that's why he don't say his name. And that's what I was saying last week. Everybody knows it. Charlo is ducking Andrade. So let's get Andrade to the barbershop, and he gonna put Charlo on blast. Real talk.
Can we actually, let's do this shit right now? Can we get 10 people? Let's do it right now.
Let's do it. We turned up in here. It's the barbershop. You feel me?
Everybody go to his last post and invite him. How about we do that?
I'm about to do it right now.
Here's his
I'm about to do it right now.
Here's his Instagram, and let's get him in the shop. He'll respond. Let's get him in here.
Let's get it. Hey, that's live.
Let's have him talk his shit.
That's live, Fred. And before I go, I want to say, man, Devin Haney versus Yuriorkis Gamboa is official November 7th in Florida. And I believe, Fred, if I'm not mistaken, fans will be allowed. Fans will be allowed for this fight. So, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So everybody can meet up in Florida. Haney versus Gamboa, hell of a fight since Gary Russell ducked out the fight. Since Gary Russell has been quiet like a church mouse, has nothing to say all of a sudden. R.I.P. Gary Russell Jr. Rest in peace, man. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney shut his ass up, Fred. Shut that motherfucker up, man. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I want to say, man, Eddie Hearn had tested positive for a coronavirus today, Fred. I want to wish Eddie Hearn a speedy recovery. Some of my favorite moments were your interviews with Eddie Hearn. He never turned down an interview with you, Fred, and y'all had some great moments. I hope Eddie Hearn he gets well really soon, Fred. You know what I'm saying? And shout outs to everybody in the chat, man. Shout outs to all the ladies. Patty Dean, Patty. You feel me? Monty, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Stop ducking me. Beam in. Stop ducking me.
Oh, shit. Monty, you ducking? Monty ducking the fade. Monty ducking the fade.
On God. No cap. But Fred, I appreciate it. Hey, Fred, I got a request, though, a movie. Okay. Life. Let's do Life, man.
Life?
More Eddie Murphy and them. Bernie Mac. Hey, Fred, we got to do it, man. Appreciate you. I'm going to leave a message on Andrade shit, man. Much love.
Everybody go to Demetrius Andrade and let that nigga know how.
Just screen share it.
I did.
You did?
It's the link. I put the link in there.
All right, bet.
All right, peace.
All right.
One. All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's get Andrade in here. And let's get Teixeira. DB can be my interpreter. DB knows Spanish. Whoever else. Lincoln knows Lincoln gonna know Spanish by the end of the year. Shit, that nigga Lincoln a boss.
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real nigga celebration.
267, what's up?
Man, I've been waiting for you to hang up on that corny ass nigga. He's annoying. Like, you need to ban that nigga.
What's up, man? This the barbershop, man. Everybody need a haircut. He gonna have a son one day. We gonna need his head. You know what I mean?
I don't want a son after seeing that nigga, man. We already know fucking Boo Boo Duck Jamel.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold his hand to the fire.
He backed out the fight. Just don't let that nigga call back again, man. I'm done. That's all I want to do.
Oh, okay, peace. This is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. H Money. There's no way in hell Porter's beating Hurd, and he isn't even the best at 54. Man, I don't know what he was talking about. See, when people tell the truth, they think you hate. Now everybody gonna say I'm hating on Sean. I ain't hating on Sean. Not at all. I just don't think there's no way he can fucking beat anybody at 54.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's up?
Yeah, man, I had to call back in, bro. Like, H Money, bro, I fuck with you, bro. But, like, bro, ain't no way in hell, like, Sean Porter's beating all them guys at 154, bro.
Man.
Like, it's no way, bro. Maybe he might get lower. He might get lower.
Laura, man.
I said no. Listen, I said might. I said he might get him now. Maybe might get him now because of his physicality. But all those other guys we named, like Lubin, Hurd, Jermell, ain't no way in hell he's beating them guys.
Man, it's no way. It's no way. Sean is too short. Sean is too short for that division. It's like Tank going up to 140. Like, he's too short for that division. You know, Laura is a motherfucking man. Laura got a missile. Like he detonated his shit. Like, his left hand is sharp, clean. He gonna fight off his back foot. Man, Sean gonna lead with that pressure. I don't know who he can beat at 54. I mean,
he can compete there, but I don't think that he is just gonna.
Yeah, he's a world-class athlete. Ain't no one getting washed. He's a world-class athlete. Sean is a world-class athlete. He's not gonna get washed at 54. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, but I mean, come on, man. Sean is a career 147 guy. He's my height. He's a career 147 guy, and not being disrespectful. If I'm his father, Larry Wade, I say, you know what? This second wave of we need to preserve our body, and Earl Spencer's gonna vacate, Terrence Crawford's gonna vacate. We can get one of these belts and be the king of 147 and defend it a couple of times.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's just it. Earl is 2 sandwiches away from 54. This is his last year at 47. It gotta be. There's no way he can hold on.
Yeah, it's time for him to move up.
Yeah, it's not time. It's just his body. I don't think his body can. Yeah,
like, he getting bigger and shit, right?
Yeah,
he ain't gonna be able to make it 147 too long.
Yeah, I mean, and Sean don't have a fan base to push him neither, so he gonna be saying some crazy shit. You know what I mean? He gonna be saying some crazy shit. So I don't know, but he ain't beating nobody at 54. And if you can't beat the top 8, why move up?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he might be. I mean, only person he might probably beat is Teixeira, but Teixeira, he's gonna lose the belt to Brian Costano because he's a mandatory.
Yeah, but he'll never fight Teixeira because that's not a money fight.
Right.
It makes no sense. So, oh man, if he's not fighting, not Canelo, but Charlo, he's not fighting nobody.
Right. And speaking of Charlo, like, didn't Boo Boo Andrade pull out the fight? Like,
yeah, he pulled out the fight. He pulled out the fight, and if he come on, we're gonna talk about it. Y'all make sure y'all go to his comments. Say he'll respond. That's a crazy ass nigga. He'll respond. He'll respond. Hope so.
Yeah, but that's all I had to say. I'm back in the chat.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah, Terrence Bailey. He started somewhere in the city. Yeah, he worked his way down. Yeah, Sean's a great athlete, man. Sean's a great athlete, but his career is at 147, dog. Like, that's just it. I don't want. And if I was telling him this,
where these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, you gonna get a lot of reviews. H Money done stirred up the hornet's nest, dude. he must be tweaking. Sean Porter's not going up to no 154, no super weight. He can't even win his rematches. How in the hell he gonna go to 154?
He can't even get him.
Man, But this is what you do, Fred. Dice up this video tonight with H Money giving Andrade all his roses. Send it to him. Inspire him to come out. Let him know what's being said about him in the barbershop.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they saying on a positive note. All right.
Well, I mean,
I can get his number though. I can get his number. Right. I can get his number. I just ain't tried. I've never tried.
But still send him the videos to give him positive.
But that's also Team Porter and shit too. You know what I mean? That's also Team Porter. So you already know, Beijing Porter gonna say, don't go on there. He don't, you know what I mean? So that's it. And you know he listening. You see what I'm saying? That's Camp Porter. So that may or may not happen. But if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, doesn't bother me.
It's still worth a try.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna try. He ain't did an interview in 6 months, so definitely worth a try.
Right.
So
yeah, let him know. Well, he's listening to Andrade.
Somebody listening that know him. Somebody's listening that know him. Trust me.
Exactly. We support you. You stand up. You want that fight, come here.
We ain't never supported Andrade. I don't even know who the nigga is. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, nigga. I don't even know who that nigga is.
You fucking it up, Fred.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to the nigga. Like I really never seen him fight. I saw him fight on HBO like years ago. I ain't seen Andrade fight really for real. Like I know his personality is off the wall and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know who that nigga is, dog.
Andrade, come on the barbershop.
Yeah, he gonna have to at some point. Because I'm not going to these fights. Donald Trump got the virus. Man, I ain't going to a fight till next summer, probably. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Money just said the coronavirus over there at Daz, and you need to come on in the barbershop so you get quarantined.
Yeah, Daz got that. Daz and the president giving out that corona.
Right, you need to come on over here and
holy shit! How funny is that? I ain't gonna do it, but I can make a meme because I have a video. I don't have a video, but there's a video of Eddie Hearn drinking a Corona. I saw it.
Oh boy, yeah, that's gold in the show.
Yeah, that's.
And you got Corona times too.
Yeah,
but no, H Money, Porter, no, you could cancel that one, man. I don't. That ain't happening. Porter ain't going up. He got 1 or 2 fights that's 50-50 up there.
He can't compete there. He can't compete for a championship.
Once again, I say he got 1 or 2 fights up. No. Okay, I cut you off. You're right. Not for a championship. No. Yeah.
Nah, what's the point? You better go where you got some traction. I mean, listen, Sean fought for Sean has no landscape. Sean has no fans. Sean has no traction. Like don't misconstrue views with support. I'm the guy who brought 300 people to Sloss and La Brea. How many subscribers I got? I got close to 60,000. I'm approaching 60,000. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the guy. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't see Ellie, Fight Hype. Who else got? Fight Hub. They can't do it.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. So there's a big difference between views and support. You know what I mean? And he ain't that kind of guy. He's a great opponent, and he blew his fan base. He should have stole the hearts or borrowed the hearts of an Earl Spence fan base, but the nigga went so negative at the end of that press conference wearing that gold chain. It was just dumb. Just dumb. Be gracious in losing. Like, man, that was a great fight, man. We sold that motherfucker out, or we gotta do this shit again, dog. It just makes sense. Why don't we just double back and do this shit again? Y'all want to see the fight again? Yeah. Let's do it again, man. I appreciate, man, here.
Well, it is cachet in the rematch, Fred, because I mean, and you know how I feel about Earl, so don't take nothing I said. Somebody gonna want to twist it, and I mean to cut you off.
Just say it.
That is Earl's toughest opponent.
Why is that wrong to say?
No, because I mean that's the cachet for him asking for a rematch.
I mean, but he won 8 rounds to 4 with a knockdown, so it doesn't warrant a rematch.
Even though he was Earl's toughest opponent.
That doesn't make it though. That doesn't mean it was warranted a rematch. You know.
No, not worth soon. My recommendation is go get your losses back. Go get some rematches. You know, you want to prove something to me. Go do a fight with Kell Brook. Who else got him? Keith Thurman. Run Keith Thurman back.
I think Sean.
154 ain't gonna work for him.
No, I'm gonna just call a spade. If he don't get Keith Thurman, he better go fight Jaron Ennis to stay relevant.
That's what you'll get a young.
But it has to be for a title eliminator or some shit. It can't be for a belt.
No one with a belt. Cachet. He could give Ennis his first loss if he could do that. That's if.
Yeah, but it got to be for a vacant belt or something. He's not doing that shit for free. You know, these people are in love with belts.
Of course, it's not going to be for free, but I mean, we can't double stack the sound. Sean done lost all his, like you say, all his cachet, his equity.
Mm-hmm.
So he got if it's just motherfucker 1 extra brick in the building, get that right now. That's where you at. You ain't gonna get the biggest payday. You ain't gonna get no title shot no time soon. So find somebody that got some type of equity take. If it's Ennis and you give Ennis his first loss and you look impressive, that's cash in on your shit, building back up.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't got it like that to be demanding no title shot. And then talking about going to 154 demanding one, you're gonna get hurt. That's that Mikey Garcia shit. You know that. But
Man.
I mean, he's a grown man. He make his own decisions.
Now you're making great points. Someone in the chat just said, let's give him credit. Be the God. I said this shit 3 months ago. I said it 4 months ago. I said it 5 months ago. I said it a year ago. Sean could have been the hero of this COVID-19. He should have fought Terrence Crawford at a reduced rate and been the hero. That fight would have saved boxing. Not saved boxing, but it would have elevated boxing. Like it would have got boxing excited. Take $1.2 million and go over there and fight Terrence Crawford and try and become a champion. He's never fighting Earl Spence again. Never. PBC has told me in so many words, he will never, ever get an Earl Spence fight at 147 ever again. Okay? Never. Not in a million.
You was on track with that. Earl not going to be there that long. He's not.
No, but I'm just saying, like he's chasing a rematch. He's a WBC mandatory or some shit. Yeah, that means nothing. That means absolutely nothing.
You know what? Now you gave me credit for connecting some dots. He probably trying to jump up there because he know Earl going up there, and he probably try to get the rematch with Earl.
No, he's just trying to stay relevant. Like when you starting to stay relevant, you start to say extreme things. You understand?
Okay, well, okay, we know Earl going to 154 at some point in time. We talking about 18 months from now. And then you don't think Sean to try to campaign up there to get a fight with him?
Man, that's years down the line. As soon as Earl move up, he's fighting for a title. He's a unified champion. He's not going up without getting paid.
True.
So he's gonna fight the winner of Lubin Charlo. Simply put. I don't know how they're gonna configure that, but if I'm Earl, nah, nigga, you coming to Lubin Charlo winner?
Earl got equity. Earl got cachet. You know,
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If Lubin wins that fight, Lubin, you going to Dallas, nigga? I'll meet you in Dallas September of next year. So let's say Lubin fights Charlo and wins. Earl is moving up immediately if you don't get that motherfucking Crawford fight. If Crawford's still bullshitting, I'm going to get them belts at 54. Lubin, all the belts.
And
Dallas,
Lubin
Texas.
being the right this guy is, he's going to be on that shot. He's going to do that.
And Lubin's going to take the fight. It's pay-per-view.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
you know what I mean?
In boxing right there. But only if it could work that way. All this crazy talk with Porter, whatever the hell he's talking, man, that ain't going to do it. But let me get off here. I just had to call. You know, we got back to boxing, so hey, I throw my little 2 pennies in on that. That I don't see that shit.
Okay. Or how about how you like this fight, Lubin and J-Rock?
Oh yeah.
That's a good fight.
We had a conversation before.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's a good
Lubin
fight.
was on there. Yeah, when Lubin came on, you let me speak with him.
That's your favorite fighter, right? Ain't Lubin your favorite fighter?
No, I picked him. He's in high regard. Come on, man. You heard me say so much about Spence Spriggs.
I know that, but
so you know who my favorite fighter is.
Who's Lubin? Who's Lubin's? Pastor
No,
Usher
I rooted for him. I lost money on him when he fought Charlo. I was just rooting for the underdog.
Pastor Usher.
I got support for him, but no, he ain't my favorite.
Pastor Usher Deacon 305 is Lubin's favorite fighter. Lubin's his favorite fighter.
Oh, salute to the Deacon, man. Salute to the Deacon, man. We got to come on.
Yeah, so Sean, I mean, they say Sean is seriously considering 54. He gonna get his ass beat. I mean, he gonna get, man, don't play boxing, man. He too short, man.
No, you can't play boxing. You can play
short.
Football, you can play basketball, tennis. You can't play boxing.
Short. I like J-Rock versus Lubin, though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I like that shit. I really
see
like
Lubin winning that fight.
That's a good fight. That's a 50-50 fight. Shit. That's a good fight. I don't know who's J-Rock's trainer. I don't know how he's gonna come back. You know, I like everybody at 54, but I like that fight.
Yeah, that's what's beautiful about that division. Anybody can get it. Just they gotta make the matchups. Well, I mean, Rosario. Yeah. You know what would be a test? Let him come up there and fight Rosario.
Who?
You got one shot.
Sean?
Yeah, I know what's gonna happen, Fred.
No one's gonna watch it. No one's gonna watch it. You setting boxing back. We can't set boxing back no more. We can't have Sean versus Rosario. That fight won't sell. He don't speak English and nobody likes Sean. We can't have more fights like that. These niggas got to come out the motherfucking starting gates and run as fast as they can.
Sean can't go up there and demand that much money. And Rosario coming off a loss, that'll be a low budget fight.
Sean got to fight. Sean got to fight somebody like J-Rock, Lubin. He can't fight Rosario because who's gonna buy the fight? That's basically him versus the Cuban guy. What they say? I'm biased. Yeah, I'm probably am. Yeah, But I'm saying we can't. We can't come out with these fucking weak ass fights no more, nigga. Right. The Tragos did 100,000 pay-per-view buys, and it's October 1st, and I don't even know who's fighting Saturday. Who's fighting Saturday? Anybody know? I don't even know who's fighting. The only fight I have on my calendar is October 17th. I don't know who's fighting on the 10th. I don't know who's fighting. Who's fighting this weekend? I don't even know. And I'm usually on type of shit. I'm on top of things, man. I'm a very I'm just saying. Sean got to fight Keith Thurman. Sean got to fight Terrence Crawford. And they got to fight each other. But Kevin Brower said Sean Porter versus Tony Harrison would be a good fight. Man, Tony Harrison is a master boxer. If Tony Harrison is in shape, he wins. You know what I mean? If he stays disciplined and fights composed, but the same game plan he had against Charlo beats Sean Porter, I think, in my humble opinion.
Hell yeah. Stop him. Hey, but let me say this. I got to hurry up and go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Any press? I didn't hear any press on the Leo Santa Cruz fight. Yeah.
It got moved October 31st. It's going down to Mexico. They fighting in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
They fighting in the Alamo Dome where they robbed Austin Trout. They robbed Pernell Whitaker. Every black fighter gets robbed in Texas. Every man.
Well, Tank just better had a mindset of knocking his ass out, so it won't be. So
Dahlia's going to sleep. It was fun and entertaining as usual. Good night, Dahlia. I know you be on all the channels. I see you in the chat. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate you, ma. Yeah.
All right, Fred. Let me be out. I'm listening to you in the chat.
All right, appreciate you. Patty Dean, why did you choose? I'm very interested in why did you choose New Jack City? And they want the woman to pick. Dahlia, you got to pick. Dahlia, before you go. What's your pick for a movie? Damn, she probably gone. But Patty, I'm very interested. You want to beam in? Oh, this show about to get long. I don't mind. I ain't got shit to do. I'm running in the morning. I ain't got nothing to do tonight. All right, cool. Go ahead, H Money want to beam back in. Man, I'm telling you, y'all got to start fighting. If y'all fighters are listening to me, y'all got to fight each other. The same rules apply for Sean Porter. It applies to Keith Thurman. Let Keith Thurman come back and fight Andre Berto or some shit. Fans ain't going for that shit. Fans ain't going for that shit, man. We ain't going for it. We ain't got the money and we don't have the attention span right now. We don't have it. Who the fuck is thinking about sports for a week? I don't even know who's fighting Saturday. The next fight I have in my head is Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko. I don't know who's fighting this weekend. I have no idea who's fighting next weekend. And I'm telling you the honest truth. Don't know. Maybe Thurman Ugas, yes, but Ugas has to fight somebody who is mainstream. Ugas can't go fight he can't fight Sean Porter again. He can't fight Josecito Lopez. He got to fight Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman. Those are the only 3 fights he can fight at 47. If not, fans just not gonna care. So it's just what I feel. I could be wrong, but I know I'm right because the numbers are proving me right. King of New York. Hey, that's a good film. What's up?
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's up?
I'm good. Fred, You know, I just noticed, man, you had a caller say, don't let H Money back on the show. Please don't let him back. Come on, man. I'm in here every fucking night, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Stop snitching, nigga. Stop snitching on me, nigga. I ain't going nowhere, nigga. You gonna have to kill me, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about, bruh. Real talk. But Fred, this is what I want to say right here. Every time we mention Demetrius Andrade's name with Jamal Charlo, the first excuse they make, oh, in 2014, this happened. 2000, man, nigga, that was 2014. The business wasn't right. We all know that. Nigga, this is 2020. This is 2020. Nigga, we going on 2021. Y'all still talking about some from 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hey, stop making excuses from something from 2014 that has something to do with Jermell Charlo. That ain't got nothing to do with Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo's ducking Demetrius Andrade. We want to see a unification bout. The same way Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford, unification bout, 2 undefeated champions, 2 black fighters. We must see Demetrius Andrade versus Jamal Charlo. Point blank, period. Y'all can't hold his hand through this shit. He gonna have to get in the ring with Demetrius Andrade. We don't want to see Jamal Charlo fight an old-ass Triple G who's 38 years old, who's washed up. Keep Triple G name out your mouth. Nobody want to see that bullshit.
Damn, I needed your rant. Damn, we gotta beat you out. That was the gods must be crazy. The gods must be crazy. You know what I mean? Oh man. He should be beaming back in. You ready? Is that? I'm gonna kick you out. Now just beam back in when you're ready. Patty, I want to know why you chose New Jack City. The inquiring minds want to know. I'm just real curious. Why'd you choose? And what's the movie for October? What's today's date? The 2nd, the 9th, the 16th. No, the 15th. Today is the 1st, right? The 1st, the 8th, the 15th. What's the movie on the 15th? What we watching on the 15th? I'm enjoying this shit. Oh man. When I tell you folks keep calling. Oh, you want to call in. I'll block everybody till you call in. Let's see. You want to beam in or you want to? I'm just interested. Why you? I'm not beaming. No, I'm in bed. Look at her throwing in them sex appeal hits. I'm not beaming in. LOL. I'm in bed. Now niggas gonna be like, oh, you in bed, baby? Oh, you in bed? You need me to come read you a story? You need me to put your you need me to burn some sage, my sister. Hey, go ahead, Patty D, and go ahead and call in. I'm interested why you chose. Now you're saying Higher Learning. Higher Learning was my favorite movie from like 16 to like 21. 16 to 20, somewhere in there. And then my junior year in college, I started watching. There we go. I got you.
Where these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that?
Hey, what's up?
That's the song I get.
Let's see what else I got.
Welcome to the show.
Is that good?
That's even worse.
Okay, you want this?
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. This is a real nigga celebration.
That's a lot better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so I was contemplating a lot of different movies. I do enjoy cinema a lot since I was like, 7. And I just remember the first time I watched New Jack City, and now looking at it, now as, well into my adult, it has so much culture and understanding business, understanding hood, I love the lines in it. I love the way that Wesley Snipes played Nino Brown. It's 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 just such a classic for so many different, reasons. And yeah, it's just one of those pillar classic films, seeing I know what it is. It's the hype before those actors really took off. You know what I mean? Like Chris Rock was bubbling, Wesley Snipes was bubbling, like it brought them up. Like it just kind of just brought them up into the stratosphere of other greatness that they actually stepped into. So
Gotcha.
with me, I like the genesis of things. I like when I first start seeing talent and they're struggling a little bit, you know what I mean, or trying to get that next gig. And certain parts you could see with Chris Rock, it seems improvisational, which I think was great. Ice-T. It's a lot of great.
I said the same shit. I said the same shit when I was watching. I was like, that couldn't have been in the line because that's Chris Rock, because that's Chris Rock's voice today that was in that movie. I said the same thing.
Yeah, so it's just you can tell an actor's hunger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just saw it, and then seeing, look at these, mega comic on stage doing political satire, and it's just the beginning. I like seeing the beginning of things, and that's the reason why I chose it. So let's have another queen in the chat choose the next movie.
Okay, you and Monty choose the next one, and we're gonna go with Sweet Science Examiner on the next one. Since we'll let you and Monty decide, and y'all got like 15 minutes. And Sweet Science Examiner, we're gonna go to 3 to 5 on the next one, and we're gonna put the list out on the 19th, and we'll vote for it that Sunday, and then we'll have 2 weeks to watch it. How about we do it like that? We could do it like that too. So y'all decide on the next movie. We'll all be gentlemen for the first 2 movies, and then we'll be niggas for the rest of the picks. How about that?
Sounds great.
All right, perfect.
At least we have a plan.
At least we got a plan, right? For sure.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
Good night. Bye.
Oh, fresh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fresh. Damn. I related to that movie so hard. And I ain't thought about that movie in 25 years. Oh my God. Fresh was the shit. Them little boys, right? Little young kids, right? Oh, Fresh. Damn. I related to that movie so well. Fuck. Yeah, I related to that shit, man. So what's on you? Monty and thing, and then we'll go with we'll put 3 movies. I'll post it on Instagram and we'll go from there. How about that? We'll do it like that.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch.
253, what's up?
Yo, what up, Frank?
What's popping?
Fuck Donald Trump, first of all.
I like that song. Fuck Donald. I need to make that a motherfucking fuck Donald Trump. I need to make that. Because Reggie Owens might like it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, man. I had to put Fresh in the chat. That was a couple movies I had put up in there. But yo, I have to tell you this, like, I'm not trying to hate, but every time you put H Money in here, I'll be ready to go drive my car off a bridge, bro. Like, he is so annoying. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. How can you take it? Like, what is it? What is it? Just please. How much do I gotta donate to just like keep him from just killing the vibe of just like, I'll be riding and listening or just posting and listening. As soon as I hear this dude's voice, I don't know, man. I can't. I can't. His fucking hairline, his jean jackets that he be wearing, the encyclopedias in the back. Like, what the fuck, man?
And
why are you doing this to us?
And your reaction is as important. I'm just being 100. I'm just being 100.
I shouldn't have to call in, man. Like, I'm just like, it's popping in the chat. And as soon as this dude get in here, I'm just like, man, why is he talking? He got that fucking high school class his class ring on and shit. It's like, put that shit down, man. He's always like, oh my god.
Man.
Anyway, my pick for the movie should be Fresh. I just watched that a couple days ago. Like I said, I put it in the chat.
That little dark skinned nigga, man. I'm gonna.
That was some gangster shit, man.
Man.
That's me as a child growing up. I just kept watching that movie over and over and over, and it was so many lessons. Like you was talking about, y'all was talking about New Jack City earlier. I was washing dishes, and I was gonna call in earlier, but I was listening. You was talking about all the quotables. That's some real life stuff right there. You know.
I gotta watch. I ain't seen it in 25 years, so I forgot about it. I literally forgot about Fresh.
When you watch it again, my bad for cutting you off. When you watch it again, it's gonna be even more.
I can't wait to watch that shit. I can't wait. Nigga, I'm on my Bart Star. I mean, what's that nigga name? Bart what? I can't wait. What's that nigga name that play football?
And then a little Puerto Rican kid that reminded me of like he would be like Fat Joe or something. Like he just kept popping shit. Like everybody had a homie like that growing up, where it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like you about to get us all fucked up. And man, it's Samuel Jackson just. Man, it's so much. Fresh should be the. I know you want the ladies to pick, but after the ladies and
the 19th,
put your list up.
Yeah, we're gonna Fresh gonna be on that list. If they don't pick it, Fresh gonna be on that list, and we'll let them pick the next. We'll get them the first two. You know,
that's cool, man. But yeah, man, leave Jean Jacket out of it, man. I don't want to have to do it, man. It's just like I'm gonna just start muting or something, like. Because I hate having to leave every time he comes in, but he's that annoying.
Yeah,
like he's that annoying.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this movie shit is gonna be live, nigga. Hey, I almost cried because I'm watching a movie and shit because I'm nostalgic and shit because my grandfather is like really my hero. Like my grandfather saved my mom's life in terms of like, you know what I mean? Her like for real. I'm watching it and I'm like, holy shit, 5C Esplanade Gardens. And I was just like, my grandfather died my senior year in high school. So I'm like, wow, damn, that shit took me back. And my aunt won't sell it to me and shit. I'm like, my aunt, sell it to me. Sell it. I'll pay the rent for you. Sell it to me.
She want that.
Yeah, you know, you ain't got to pay rent if you sell it to me. I'll pay the $300 or $400 it costs to live there. You know what I mean? But just sell it to me so I can have it forever. You know,
you got to respect that because people these days they don't value anything. You know, you know they don't value anything. You know, everything is we live in a microwave generation where people just want it quick right now and then they on to the next thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Like I said, Fresh, and the other one I was gonna say was Crooklyn. Crooklyn was another one.
I forgot Crooklyn, so I need a reminder on Crooklyn. But
that's Black love right there. That's what we need as a people. You know.
Okay.
I don't know if you caught Trill Talk this morning, but they were talking about Black love and Black families and
as they should.
All the shit that's going on. Like Crooklyn was, you know, no matter what, they had each other's back.
Okay.
And I would have loved to have some family shit like that. You know, growing up, my house was crazy. But yeah, man. But all right, man, I'm out of here.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
One. Yeah, man. Whatever Patty Dean and Monty left, huh? Monty gone? I guess Patty and Monty are talking on the phone. That's who's Sean Nelson? Sean Nelson is the
block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's up?
Yeah, man. Get the Mekhi Phifer with Spike Lee directing it. You know what I'm saying? That Mekhi Phifer, I'm telling you, bro, with clockers, you know what I'm saying? Him sipping on that motherfucking Pepto-Bismol all day because his stomach hurt. You understand what I'm saying? With the overalls on, that old school shit, nigga. Like, nigga, clockers was a shit, nigga. You hear me? Like, look that movie up again, Fred, if you haven't watched it. That motherfucker's a classic. And that's my call, man. Look it up.
Appreciate you. Yeah. I saw Clockers on HBO. Or Showtime. I saw that shit. I saw it. I know exactly where I was when I watched it. on Florence and 656 West Florence Avenue. I remember watching that shit. I don't remember the movie, but I remember watching it. Friday. Monty and Patty, what have y'all decided? What have y'all decided? It's on y'all. What have y'all decided?
By any means.
See, I got you covered.
Blasphemy, black man.
See how I got you covered? What's up? What's up?
Peace, what up, Fred? I started to think I was Shadow Man.
Play the Malcolm intro for you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. That's my guy. That's all I do. Is it ain't a day or a second to go by where I don't think about how to destroy white supremacy. So beautiful thing. On the movie tip, oh man, H Money is fucking annoying, Fred. God damn, you gotta regulate his time, Fred. I mean, shit. We get tired of seeing this dude. He's killing the chat. He kills the vibe. Fred, I told you last time I called in. I leave when he comes in. He talking about boo boo. Who in the? Come on, Fred. Boo boo. Fred.
I don't call him that.
Boo boo.
I don't call him that. His name is Andrade.
Well, he calls himself boo boo, so I got to call the man what he calls himself. I'll be disrespectful.
No, Andrade's not disrespectful. That's his last name.
But
would
come
you
on,
call?
Fred. We just saw.
Would you call Bernie Mac delicious?
We just saw Big Charlo dismantle. I know the little one don't like that, but it is what it is. We just saw Big Charlo dismantle a guy that fought life and death with Triple G, who I think beat Triple G. And Whole Money gets on here and says, "Oh, well, Triple G's washed up." Doesn't Triple G have an IBF belt at middleweight?
All right, we chose Clockers, by the way. Clockers is the next movie. You got to get involved.
Cool.
You got to get involved, man, and watch these movies with us. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, I like, Fred, really tell you the truth, I like revolutionary movies, man. So I try to watch movies that inspire me. One of the movies we should watch, I recommend, is To Catch a Fire. Do you remember that? With Derek Luke?
To Catch a Fire?
Yeah, with Derek Luke, and it was about apartheid in Africa.
I know. I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember it, but I remember it.
But that's one of my favorite movies, and it talks about basically it shows apartheid in South Africa, and it shows that how Francis Botha, which was the president before de Klerk. But anyway, it just shows the history in them turning into soldiers and revolutionaries and that kind of thing. And that's always inspirational for me, because that's what I try to fashion myself as to help destroy this system of white supremacy. So I just try to do things that's going to inspire me and make me constructive, and hopefully I could be a vessel for my people to win this war. But until then, I'm just going to keep fashioning myself as a tool to destroy this system, whatever I got to do. If that means I can't smoke and drink, then I will not smoke and drink. If that means I can't go to the clubs and party, then I will. Now, I would deny myself every day until I figure this out. I owe it to my children, and I owe it to y'all, because I love y'all so much, and we can't be our expressive self as the people that we are under this system. So that's my focus. That's my aim. Fred, always thank you for letting me get this off. You're a pleasure to watch, and you're inspiration. And keep your foot on their necks. Shout out to the third shift.
Shout out to the third
shift. Money. Tell Money don't worry about H Money. H Money couldn't handle a woman like her if he even tried. So so peace to y'all. Fred, once again, love you, man. Keep up the good work.
Man. Thank you.
And we here striving, brother.
We will. Clockers, yes, dog. It's Clockers. Who's the star in Clockers? Who's the star in Clockers? I saw it. That's when VHS was 3 for $5. You go to the corner store and get it 3 for $5. Who's the star in Clockers? Mekhi Phifer. Okay, we watching that shit. Mekhi Phifer. Clockers is a Spike Lee movie, right? Isn't Clockers a Spike Lee movie? I think Spike Lee is a Clockers movie. I think Clockers is a Spike Lee movie. Excuse me, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. And you just said that, Aunt Fresh, on the phone, so it's all coming back to me full circle. You did. So yeah. Okay, we watching Clockers. Let's go. Let's get it. So October 19th, we coming back with Clockers, man. We gonna have so much fun doing this series, dog. Hey, by the end of December, we got to be programmed to do this once a week. Okay. Because I can't wait. I'm glad because I have no idea what y'all gonna pick, and I'm excited about this shit. This shit fun. This is fun, right? We watching Clockers. So October 15th, we're watching Clockers. Okay, we're watching Clockers. October 15th. How many times you gonna call tonight, nigga? God, fuck.
By any means necessary.
Nigga, I'm not your bitch. I'm not at another nigga's house. What you want? What, nigga? What?
Talking to me, Fred?
No, I'm sorry. No, I was talking literally to my imaginary sister right here. You know, hi, how you doing? You okay? Yeah, just wait. We'll be done with the show in a minute. What? Nigga?
Yeah,
What?
so I had one question.
Yeah, what's up?
I know we chose Clockers. I was just wondering, have you ever watched the movie Crash?
Yeah, I saw Crash.
Okay.
The drug movie, right?
It's the what?
Is that no? Crash is with Halle Berry.
No,
Crash is no. I saw it. Crash is with who? Who's the star?
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, I saw Crash. I play poker with Don Cheadle all the time. All the time. I used to play poker with him all the time.
Yeah, I know we're watching Clockers.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna play together. And we're gonna have a home game. We're supposed to have a home game in a couple of weeks because we ain't played together in so long. I'm telling you, I play poker with all them 8 CBS execs and all them motherfuckers. I play with them all.
I know you're poker.
Yeah,
poker player.
yeah. I play with...
Well, who's the girl that was on the show? You had one of the celebrity chicks that was on the show that she said she played poker with him before.
Celebrity chicks.
And she wasn't no celebrity, but she just know people. How we all know our list of celebrities.
I can't recall. I can't recall.
Yeah. It was a minute ago, but she said she played cards with him.
Yeah, I see him all the time. We don't sit at the same table, but maybe once or twice. But his game is bigger than mine. But I'm literally like, but the conversations cross tables and shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I see him quite often. I see Don Cheadle very often.
Would that movie fit the criteria? What is? Because I think it's a lot of black actors, Ludacris in it. Lorenz Tate.
Crash is when they go back to the future. Is that when the?
No, for real. Do yourself a justice.
No, I saw it, but if you get me the plot, if you give me the plot, I'll remember the movie.
So okay. Since you saw it, no, it's a movie that's put together with a whole bunch of scenarios going in. You got Ludacris, Lorenz Tate, they the boys.
Yeah, it's like that movie 7 with Will Smith, right? It's similar. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, and they steal the car. And what's the light skinned cat name that be in all the movies and shit? What's his name? They played in Empire.
Light skinned nigga. Oh, Terrence.
Yeah, the dude, the Empire.
Terrence J.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Yeah, him. Yeah, he played in there too, remember?
New Jersey Drive.
The police was about to kill him. It was about to be another black,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you say you saw it, so you remember the scene.
I don't remember the movie though, but I remember the movie as a whole. I don't remember the scenes.
Yeah, they were about to kill him and all that shit. And the white cop, big.
We watching Clockers. I can't wait.
No, I know that. I was just wondering, did anybody see Crash?
No, I'm just saying we watching Clockers. I was just talking out loud.
Right, because it's a compelling movie to me, and I think of it, I know you said you're gonna go back and watch Fresh. I saw Fresh last night. Straight up.
Oh, Crash is not I don't know. Whatever y'all decide. Black movies.
Okay, this might sound dumb. I didn't get it. Maybe I was, too tired and sleepy because it was late at night when I was watching. Remember at the end of the movie where him and Samuel Jackson were sitting at the chess table and they were getting ready to play chess, and he just broke out crying. He wasn't,
what
just
movie?
tears got to rolling.
What movie?
Fresh.
I don't remember it. I don't remember them. I ain't seen that shit in 25 years.
Oh,
but
okay.
I remember.
I was just wondering what was the main reason why he was crying. We're
gonna talk about it on the 15th. Just stick around.
All right, then.
Stay away from the salt. Stay away from the salt and the pork. We need you here on October 15th, okay?
For me?
Yeah, I'm fucking with you, man.
Yeah, I know. I pork. I don't think I ate pork about twice this year.
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't be on no pork.
Fred ain't seen none of that. Yeah, I have, nigga. Man, movies was $3 for $5. We used to get 2 pizzas, 2 for 1 pizza, and we used to go to the Koreans and get 3 movies for $5. I'm telling you, did that shit my mama tell you. My mama call in and tell you. She'll tell y'all niggas.
Yeah, but
That's what we
Crash was
did.
the shit to me. Crash, yeah, you're gonna like it again when you watch it again. Tell me why that little dude was crying. All right,
we gonna watch it. We gonna watch it for sure.
Oh, okay. Then. All right, salute everybody.
All right, peace. Crush Groove, can't go wrong with that one. I don't remember it, but once I started watching it, I remember the scene. It's like when I was watching New Jack City. I knew the scenes when it came on, because I seen it so much as a kid. I was like, oh yeah, she's about to drop the thing on top of the cake. I remember that shit. Oh, he's about to block her. But I Caesar. What's up, Caesar?
By any means necessary.
Block for me, black man.
What's up?
Hey, peace, God. What's happening?
What's up?
What up, Fred?
I'm feeling great.
I see we got Clockers, Eston Stone. Sunset Park was my shit.
Sunset, I play basketball with him often. The light-skinned bald-head brother.
Yeah, I see we going with Clockers though. That's cool.
Yeah, we going.
The next one we got to do a horror film, man. We got to do.
Well, we're gonna put
in Brooklyn, Candyman, something like that.
For Halloween.
Yeah, I mean it's October. It's the season for that.
I'm with it. I'm with it. We'll put it on the list.
Horror movie.
We'll put it.
Horror movies.
All right. We'll put it on the list. I'm not decided, nigga. This is what you call not capitalism. What they do in Russia, this is communism, nigga. We all.
Hey, you know what was another one? A good one that got slept on. I put in there 187 with Samuel L. Jackson. Where he was a teacher and shit.
When he was a school teacher, but he was fucking that. Oh, the girl. He wouldn't fuck the girl, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, messed him and stabbed him up and shit.
Yeah,
that shit was decent too, low key.
I remember that. Yeah.
I'm gonna get back in the chat, but I'm gonna check out Clockers.
Yeah, we're gonna do Clockers. I can't wait, though. I'm excited. I wish we could do this once a week, though. We're gonna build the habit up so we can do it once a week. Because I know we got lives and shit. Appreciate you.
Peace.
I was so excited. I started watching it last night. As soon as the show ended, I watched half of it. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. As soon as the show ended, I watched half. And I watched it this morning. I watched the second half this morning and shit. And Lincoln's first.
Clockers?
No, not Clockers, nigga. New Jack City. I watched the first half as soon as the show ended yesterday. I watched the first half because I can rent them on YouTube. And
right.
And so the second half I watched it while Lincoln was in school today. I don't know what that nigga learned today. I don't know. I'm sitting there like, okay, nigga, okay. Arriva Dolce, como sta? Si.
All right.
I don't know what that nigga was learning today. That nigga, I don't know. She could have been telling that nigga to support Trump. I don't know what that nigga said. I'm surprised Boomerang wasn't on the. I thought Boomerang would have been like one of the first movies. You know, it's a safe movie. Everybody knows all the lines. Everybody's Martin Lawrence in that movie. Everybody knows Martin Lawrence lines in that movie. Color Purple. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can watch that shit, I guess. Harpo. Yeah, Harpo. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Is DB still? Man, this show was fun. I don't want this show to end tonight, man. I'm feeling good in this motherfucker. Oh man. Oh yeah, part 4. Salute to Fred for being a game changer. This movie series is ideas dope. And you know how it came together? Y'all niggas. I didn't create the shit. Y'all niggas started talking about, we started comparing a nigga from the 5 Heartbeats. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name to Terrence Howard. Remember that shit, the Terrence Howard? That's how it came up. And we was trying to find a comparable to that nigga. You know what I mean? We gonna get the 5 Heartbeats at some point. We'll get there. Oh man, he back in the building, man. Ever since y'all want to call 3 times, shit, why not him, right?
It's a real nigga celebration.
Wait. We got to do a visual check. Britannica's check. Ring check. Ring check. Hairline check. Hairline there. Hairline.
Wave check. What about the waves though?
Hairline.
Wave check. You feel me? Yeah, gold T check. You feel me? Everything. But hey, Fred, I want to say this, man. I'm sorry, man. My fucking connection was fucked up. But what I was trying to say was, man, every time Jamal Charlo name is mentioned with Andrade, first excuse they make, 2014 Andrade pulled out the fight, man. Stop bringing up that old ass shit. We know Andrade had promotional issues with Rock Nation. So stop making excuses. Andrade has been sending offers to Charlo, $7 million, big money fights, his biggest payday. He's been rejecting it, no response. They ain't even sending nothing back to Demetrius Andrade. So Jamal Charlo, we don't want to see you fight against an old ass Triple G. At the end of the day, nobody want to see that. Fred said it best. The black fighters need to fight each other, nigga. We don't want to see you go fight Triple G. Fight Demetrius Andrade. Undefeated champions, Fred. Somebody's O must go. You understand me? The battle of the undefeateds. Unification bout. Just like Earl Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford. No excuses, man. Stop bringing up old ass shit. Stop making excuses. Andrade sending him offers. And this nigga Charlo won't even say his fucking name. And that's what Sean Porter was talking about. As far as these snitches calling in the show, telling Fred to kick me off the show and all of that, nigga, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. This is the barbershop, nigga. Ain't no rules in this bitch. Nigga. Real talk. So y'all some police ass niggas. Y'all the type of niggas that'll go tell. H Money did this. H Money shot at that motherfucker. Y'all the type of snitch. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it funky right here. Real talk. But yeah, Fred, you know what it is. November 7th. Mark it down on your calendar right now. Devin Haney versus Yuriorkis Gamboa is gonna be a hell of a fight. I predict a Floyd Mayweather type of performance against Arturo Gatti. I think Devin Haney is gonna shine. You know what I'm saying, Fred? I'm talking about combinations, punches in bunches, speed, power. Devin Haney's going to destroy Yuriorkis Gamboa. And I know you was at his last fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. You was there. And I guarantee you Devin Haney will have a better performance against Yuriorkis Gamboa than Gervonta Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? And that was Gamboa's last fight. With one leg. Gamboa is a warrior, a blood and guts warrior with one leg, went 12 rounds with Gervonta Tank Davis, and no other man has ever done that in boxing. Nobody went 12 rounds against Tank but Yuriorkis Gamboa. He's a warrior, he's a soldier, and he wants to smoke. Unlike Gary Russell Jr., who ducked out this fight, and we still haven't heard from Scary Gary till this day. Till this day, he ain't said shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know what it is, Fred. You know, the show must go on. You feel me? And Devin Haney ready to shine. November 7th. Mark it down on your calendar in Florida. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Fans will be at the fight. They're gonna have fans at the fight, Fred. I hope you at the fight. I hope you show up, man. We gonna have a party, man. We gonna turn all the way up, man. You know what I'm saying?
You going?
Man, you know, man, hey, anything is possible, Fred. You know, I'm talking about it right now. We gonna make it happen. I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? God willing, I'm up in there. Real talk, Red. I might bring Devin Haney out to the ring. I might bring him out to the ring. You feel me? Real talk. So yeah, we about to turn all the way up. Ain't no turning down. It's H Money, Mr. The Zone, live in the barbershop, man. You know what I'm saying? Sunday through Thursdays. Same time every night, nigga. We gonna put on a motherfucking show, man. You know what it is. Fred, man, my boy Freddie Stay Ready Hawthorne, bruh. The nigga, hey, he with the shits, man. The nigga with the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna he gonna call out your favorite fighters. You know what I'm saying? Demetrius Andrade coming to the barbershop very soon. You don't want to miss it. Bill Haney pulling up on a regular. You feel me? You know what it is, man. And we shining, Fred, all the time, man. Ain't no cap. No cap, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Fred, man. You know what it is, man.
There he gone again. Damn, that nigga didn't pay his bill. Terrence Bailey Sr., what's up? Cracker Barrel, crack of ass doesn't matter as it's in the pipe. Oh yeah, it's in the pipe, Pookie. Yeah. It's in the pipe. It's in the pipe, Pookie. Oh man, that nigga tried hard. Hey, that nigga tried hard not to do it. Remember when the nigga was working? The nigga was wearing clothes and shit. Man, that nigga was funny, man. That nigga was funny, man. Pookie tried hard, and then G Money got on it, man. Nino Brown never took the crack though. Nino Brown never freebase. You know what I mean? Man, what a movie! What a movie that was. And I can't wait to watch Clockers with y'all. I fucking can't. I wish we was watching it next Thursday, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all niggas. I wish. Man, damn. We'll have a list of 3 or 5 for the next one, and we're gonna rock out, DB. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Ant Fresh. Why you don't promote your channel? Ant Fresh channel. We got to get Monty a channel too. Monty be talking that shit. We got to get DB's channel, Reggie Owens. Who's going live tonight? Watch Real Rap Jumping. He ain't been in the chat in fucking 2 hours. I'm going live. You going to that nigga be popping up like Mr. Deeds and shit. Hey, yeah. Yeah, man. I've been busy work, but you're right. Yeah. I saw Clockers. I saw all the movies. My mom used to watch all the movies, man. My mom used to watch all the movies. I had a stepfather named Mr. Wiley. Mr. Wiley. Oh, you roasting your boy Donald Trump after? Okay, yeah. Oh, I definitely got to listen to that shit. He deserve all that shit. Unbeknownst to you, Reggie, he deserves it. He deserves it. You know what I mean? He thinking he's above every rule and every law. You know, let him experience it. Let him experience it. You know, but yeah, we gonna DB. Call me, man. We ain't gonna keep people past their bedtime. We already did. Call me. It's 3:00 in New York. Call me, man, because the energy is so good in here tonight, though. That movie made us feel good, right? That movie made us feel. You know what that movie did? I just hit me right. It made us feel connected because there was like nobody made more money, nobody has a better job, nobody's smarter. Only thing we were talking about the movie. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's smart. You can't be smarter in the movie, right? It is what it is. You know, the wood. I mean, remember when the wood means a lot to me. The wood means a lot to me because of my accountability team. So we all play a role, you know. So, and I drive past that liquor store. I'll post it. I drive past that. I drive in that area all the time. So I'm always navigating through Inglewood. So that's my hood. Oh yeah, Boo Bud always working. Boo Bud always working. You gotta love him. Boo Bud always putting out videos, man. And his channel done went to the next level too. He deserves all that success. He deserves all that success. Yeah. DB, you gonna call? What you gonna do? Because I know your segment takes at least 20 minutes. Why? What Monty say about me? What Monty say? I missed it. What Monty say about me? She talking shit. What she say? Let me go back up here. What Monty say?
Why? What Monty?
Don't encourage him, Ant Fresh. What? Stand up comedy. Try once, Fred. Nah, I ain't Bob. Nah, nigga. Nah, I ain't no comedian. I just got great timing because I'm a nerd. I used to be a nerd, y'all, till I was like 25 and shit. I was a real nerd, like a real nerd. That was cool. But you want to know this one thing for real? My mama will tell you this shit too. I think I would have been if I hadn't left New York, I think I would have been a drug kingpin. I think I would have been Nino Brown, but not the personality. But I think I would have been a drug lord. I ain't lying. I think I would have. All my cousins were middle drug dealers, and I think I would have been a drug dealer. I really do. Anyways, man, what's up? What's up,
man? How you doing?
Thank God I left New York. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank God I left New York because that shit serves no purpose, man. I ain't no way I want to serve that poison. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. What's up, man? What you doing, man?
Oh shit! Waiting on you. You still talking?
No, I'm not talking.
Okay.
I'm not talking. Nigga said pursuit of happiness. Who said that? I already cried in that movie, so I ain't gonna cry no more. I seen it.
Yeah, we're not watching them on film together. Though. I mean, we're not watching them on the screen together.
The best man. And Fresh. Shoot your shot.
That's
And
my
Fresh.
joint.
Best man.
I always watch that.
King
That's
of New
probably
York
what
is a
I'm
great film. I saw that on Florence. I remember renting that movie, King of New York. It had too much killing, so I didn't know. I was unsure if I was gonna watch it. It had too much killing in it.
Yeah.
Is that Frank White, King of New York?
I remember
Jarvis.
seeing the movie, but
Jarvis. Is that Frank White, King of New York? I think Frank White is King of New York, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah, it is Frank White. Yeah, I saw that. I remember I rented that with my mom. I walked with my sister. Cooley High. We can't go wrong with Cooley High either. Yeah. Black movies like Goldie. Yeah. I ain't seen that shit. Actually, I've never sat down and watched the full movie of Goldie. Never. Biggie called himself the new Frank White. Yep, he sure did. Superfly, which one? The old one or the new one? I saw the new one. Scarface. What's up, man? How'd you like New Jack City?
Oh, it was cool, man. I just watched it about a week ago. Yeah, I don't know if I was just watching it early just to get it out the way. But yeah, man, that was a great movie. Some movies when somebody die at the end, you know, it's a little sad sometimes, but that movie felt like it was it felt like I was getting revenge for the community.
Had the right ending, didn't it?
Yeah, your soul is required in hell. You know what I'm saying? Like that felt vindicating. You know what I'm saying?
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
OG, I like OG though. The OG in the movie remind me of OG Donald Grant.
Yeah.
It also remind me of Deacon 305. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
He
wasn't in here tonight.
A little bit of Terrence Bailey too. You know, he always want to shoot somebody. You know, when he was sitting at the table, when the other Reverend was sitting down at the table, he said, Reverend Oaks, what you doing in here?
Yeah, that Reverend was out there getting paid off. Next thing you know, you saw him at the wedding, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, it was his daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the old man stepped in and he said, got all these people surrounding you like you God Almighty, like you love them. Devils ain't got no love. Yeah, OG was dope, man. I like that shit. Yeah. But, you know, shit, when you grow up, you know, in the streets, gangbanging and shit, every movie like that excites you. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, that was one of the movies that wasn't an LA movie. Like, I seen New Jersey Drive and shit like that, but, you know, like, in LA, motherfuckers wasn't stealing cars from parking lots. You know what I'm saying? You was getting poured out your car. You know what I'm saying? So, like, me watching New Jersey Drive, like, oh, yeah, it's a cool movie, but, like, that ain't my reality. You know what I'm saying? My reality, jack a motherfucker for them Nissan trucks, right in the drive-through.
Gravity.
Nigga, get your motherfucking food, nigga, order the shit, leave it in the car, nigga, and get out. Straight jack. So, but yeah, I like all of the LA shit, you know, Colors, Boys in the Hood, South Central, Menace, you know what I'm saying? Like all the LA shit, that's what get me pumped up, you know. So anyhow.
And that's why I never got gas in the hood. I ain't never got gas in the hood. Never in not unless a dire emergency. Well, you'll never see me get gas on that gas station on Florence and Fig, but across the street from that McDonald's. Like in pockets like that, you won't. Fuck that shit. No. You ain't gonna see me get gas at that Unical on Florence and Normandy. Fuck you. Nigga, I'm going to La Brea and Slauson. I'm serious, nigga. Like, that's my biggest fear. Drake even said in the song, like, nah, nigga, they catch you slipping at the gas station, nigga. Fuck that. Niggas playing music and shit. Who the fuck will play music at a gas station knowing you got to be there for 4.5 minutes? What's up?
Drake don't fucking know. He got that shit from Nipsey or Game.
No,
or
I know
somebody when
that.
he was
I
in
know
there.
that for sure. He said never get gas at night. You know what I mean? My teacher at Washington High School wrote a book that made South Central. Actually, I saw the premiere at Washington. I was in the 10th grade. We had an assembly.
Reggie put that in there. Okay,
Yeah. We had an assembly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I ain't fucking around. That's 76 gas. Fuck you. Right across the street from Arts.
Also, in LA, we like to, you know what I'm saying, the dudes, we like to sit in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We like to let the women drive.
TJ said I was at that Valero 10 minutes ago. Fuck that, TJ. Don't get gas there, nigga. Don't. Nigga, that's like a death trap. And you gotta wait in that line and shit. Fuck you. Nah, nigga, I ain't playing. Nah. I'm gonna drive my ass all the way to Slauson and La Brea. Cause I don't know if that nigga's asking for change or coming to rob me. I don't need that in my life right now. I really don't. I really don't. You know what I mean? Cause I'm a fighter off of instinct. Like I'm a punch you, and I don't want them problems. Cause his best friend is like 8 feet away, waiting, lurking, and that nigga got a shank, and I ain't about that life.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. So yeah, don't get gas at night, and don't get gas in. I'm sorry, I'm taking money for them niggas, but man, be safe when y'all niggas getting gas. I grew up across the street from that gas station on Florence and Figure. That's why I talk about it so much. So yeah, man, be safe, be careful. Someone said, "Oh, Sankofa." I saw that shit in the 11th grade in the marina. I remember I went and got Panda Express, and they said you gotta go watch. I didn't understand it. I only watched it one time. I gotta rewatch. I know what Sankofa is. I know what that is. I'm talking about the movie. I didn't. I need to rewatch it. That shit was long though. I remember falling asleep and waking up. I saw it on a Friday night with my best friend Hanok from Ethiopia. How fitting. He was my high school friend. And we used to get Sprite because we used to get Sprite and popcorn. And the reason why we got Sprite is because the cameras think it's water. So we had because I went to Venice High School, so we would walk to the marina and hang out there all day and night, and we would get Sprite and popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lick. Yeah. Fill that cup over Sprite.
Yeah. So, why you ain't giving me no energy tonight, dog? What the fuck wrong with you?
What you talking? You want me to cut you off?
You normally do, nigga. Shit.
No, you know what's funny? Because when I listen to the playback, with me and you talking always at the same time, and that shit just sound like racket at the end. I'm like,
nah, they understand it. They get it.
Yeah. I know. I mean, if somebody on live and they in the chat, they understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel it. But
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like listening back, this shit just sound like racket. You know what I'm saying? And I know when I be listening to these motherfuckers that be calling in super loud as fuck or just hella long-winded, you know what I'm saying the same shit 15 times, off topic, off subject type shit, that should be giving me a headache. So yeah. So but yeah, plus I'm hot as fuck.
Oh yeah, we got Clockers. Have you seen Clockers?
Yeah, all of the hood movies, most of them.
Clockers is with the little boy, right? Clockers is like in an apartment building or something. I feel like I remember Clockers being in an apartment. I remember that shit. I'm starting to remember that shit. I feel like it wasn't in black and white, but it was in black and white. But something about Clockers that's making me feel like black and white. It was in Queens, based in Queens. Yeah. Based in Queens. Yeah. So I pumped some gas on a motherfucker at a 7-Eleven a few years back. Had a habit. What did he say? What Triple OG saying? I pumped some gas. You okay, man? Everything okay in your life? Hey, nigga, I'm talking to you.
I thought you were talking to OG.
No, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. I pumped some gas on a motherfucker at a 7-Eleven a few years back. I had a habit of throwing gas on people when I was young and ran behind. Oh my God, this nigga. Triple OG. You crazy, nigga. You was the nigga I was afraid of. You was the nigga. You the reason why I don't pump gas on Florence no more. CB4. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, you said you don't want to tell people not to go get gas in the hood because you don't want to take money away from those people. But shit, we don't own those gas stations.
Yeah, we don't own those gas stations. You're right, man. But just be careful getting gas, man. I'm always leery. I don't even think I get gas at night in my Honda. I don't even think I do. Shit.
Yeah, no, I get gas whenever I need it, but you know, I know where the fuck to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna be stopping on fucking Adams.
Nah, you're so vulnerable. You're so vulnerable in a gas station. You're literally so wide open. Like what can you do? You gotta fight. You gotta fight. Like what do you can't drive off.
Yeah.
You gotta fight.
What's crazy?
And
what's crazy is now if you're going like east and westbound, since the train run between Jefferson, sometimes it'll go down to like Rodeo or to Exposition. All of the train stops are right there too. So a lot of times now it's well lit. It's bright and they always have a bunch of police officers out there.
Yeah,
if you ain't worried about a nigga shooting you, got to worry about the police shooting you.
Wow. Yeah, because they be on Western and Exposition too. I see them. Yeah, I see the police out there waiting on the bus. Yeah, I drive through there sometimes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good there though. That's the best place for me to be.
Yeah, you got them chickens across the street and shit. I be hearing them chickens and shit when I be driving. They sell fresh chicken. They sell real chickens over there, DB. You got to get you one.
Shit, what I'm gonna do with a dead animal?
Facts. No, they ain't dead. They alive in there.
Shit, what I'm gonna do with it? What I'm gonna do with it?
What elementary school is that? What elementary school is that on Western and Exposition?
Fauché.
Fauché. I knew it. Fauché. I knew that. Yeah. Fauché. Damn.
Jarvis. Shit, Jarvis probably went to Fauché. Shit, that's right there in the hood.
I need to listen to y'all. I get gas wherever I need. Nah, I plan my day. If I drive my Honda, shit, I plan my day. I ain't fucking around. No. I don't play. Like,
yeah, but Jarvis, you might be in a shirt and tie and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Jarvis in the hundreds though. So Jarvis get gas on Imperial and Western every time. That's where he get gas at.
Yeah, some gas stations they still be in the hood, but they like real like shit. If you on Century, you know what I'm saying? Since that's like the street that head to the airport, that's just it ain't really much of a danger zone because it's just so much people going in and out. You know what I'm saying? If there's shit, you wait in line, you jump out, you get your gas, put your card in, put your shit up, and then push. You got 4 people behind you. So yeah, being over there ain't it. But shit, if you anywhere between shit King or all the way up to shit Manchester, yeah, don't you do it.
Nah, you better not get gas on Western and Manchester. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's just too much going on there. You got prostitution, you got pimps, you got homelessness. Man, you got so much. Man, that's a rough corner. At nighttime, yeah. You got 8 trays and 6. That's where they meet at. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's a tough spot to be. You know, that's definitely a tough spot to be. Western and Manchester. Yeah, that's my driving route. All that shit. Yeah. So
cool. Well, shit, man. Today Friday, so shit, we won't be in here tomorrow. So don't come banging on the door, knocking on the door, looking for a fade. It ain't finna happen. TJ say Fig in Manchester. Yeah, there you go.
Fig in Manchester. What's on Fig in Manchester? It's a turkey. It's a chicken spot, and then there's a hamburger joint, and there's a gas station, and there's a Church's Chicken. If I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, there's Church's Chicken. Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
Yep. That's my neighborhood. That's where I grew up.
Yeah, you know, Fig. Jarvis said, I can't remember the last time I had on a suit and tie. Yeah, but shit, you know,
I know
just a working man. He looked like a working man.
I know every corner in the hood though, because I had to walk. I didn't have a bus pass. I went to Manchester Elementary, so before I went to Bret Hart.
Damn.
Yeah, nigga.
Dave Jack, where you from? Dave Jack from LA?
Why? What'd he say? It's a car wash on Manchester and.
It's not right on there, but it's about a block over where that Washington Mutual.
Oh yeah, it's a Pizza Hut over there too, or something. It's a pizza joint over there, and there's a church. Yeah, it's a church. Yeah.
What the fuck is Washington Mutual called now?
Chase.
Chase. Yeah, there you go. Shit.
Chase.
Yeah. Over we're on the other side of the Chase. Yeah. Exactly.
Yep. Church is sticking still around with that hard ass skin. I ain't had it in years though.
What, chicken?
No, Church's Chicken. I'll be lying if I say I had no chicken.
Man.
Those honey butter biscuits, though. Yeah, they got good biscuits at Church's. They do.
Let me see. I ain't never.
Trap Lord ain't never been to LA? Oh, you missing out.
Yeah. You got to come down here. But make sure whenever y'all come to LA, make sure y'all check the weather before y'all come down here. Make sure you check the weather. People come down here on the most fucked up times and they be like, yeah, this is my trip and I don't know it was going to rain all week. Like, yeah, did you check the fucking weather?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but which ain't often, but when it rains, it look ugly and it feel fucked up because it don't rain out here as much as it would in the South or the Midwest. So, you know, people get crazy, don't know how to drive, nobody going nowhere. So, yeah. Cool. Damn, yeah, every time I ask somebody where they from, they probably think I be banging on them and shit. They will never be putting it in the chat. I'm just asking myself, just from y'all, if y'all from here, I like to make sure I get love to my people. My pops told me that when I was young. So I always, you know, like I'm always going to give love to Ant Fresh, to Jarvis, Big Lloyd, Patty, Reggie Owens, you know what I'm saying? And my brother, and one mixtape player I ain't seen in a minute. Like I know my peoples. I'm always get love to them first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow.
What movie scared you, Patty? She's having a conversation with part 4. What movie scared you? Let me go up in the chat. Eve's Bayou? Is that it? Eve's Bayou?
No, nobody named Eve live by me.
Eve's Bayou. Eve's Bayou. That's with that beautiful woman. What's her name? Shit, man, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, I know. Yeah. Eve's Bayou. Who's the lead in Eve's Bayou? That's Devil in the Blue Dress with Denzel. Is Denzel in Eve's Bayou, or is that not the other dark-skinned brother? The other dark-skinned brother. What's that? Megan Good, right? Megan Good. Yeah. Crenshaw and Florence, that Arco, the only station I got banged on in LA. Nah, that's a death trap. I don't even go to that McDonald's, man. I go to the McDonald's on motherfucking Slauson by that Home Depot. Like, man, I don't fuck around, man. I just don't want to put myself in a vulnerable position. You know what I mean? The goal is to get home. So I just don't need to. It's not that dangerous. I'm making it seem like every time you go there, niggas gonna bang on you. Nah, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, shit. What else you got?
That's it. That's all we got, man. I just want you to pick up your energy, nigga. It's the first time in the history of this show you coming in here like the motherfucking world about to end.
No, I'm shit. I'm always energized. Shit. I just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good. Just hot. Just ready to do something right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Sometimes, you know what they say, I got a Jones in my bones. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Got a Jones in my bones.
Yeah. Got a Jones in my bones. See, some people smoke weed, and that be their thing. You know, they wake up in the morning and start rolling a blunt with stinky breath. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they wake up in the morning, they do their thing, but they can't wait till they get off work and they start sipping on something. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke, I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. some legs that do me right. So yeah, it's about that time. So shit. Jarvis for food.
What Jarvis said? Yeah, he get. I thought that, but I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. Anyway, man, let me get it. JJ. This nigga JJ a fool, man. Oh, LA nigga. Man, let me get a family to love, man. J.A. Dixon, man, my brother Jarvis, the messenger 215. He said, Enter the Dragon, Game of Death. Yeah, I don't know those. Patty Dean. Let's see. Money on Camera from Texas to LA, right on. Part 4. Ain't seen you for part 1, 2, and 3, but you know, good to see you on the shop. Anthony Fitzgerald, he said, cook on Trump. Yeah, Reggie Owens going on live after this. Anthony Fitzgerald. So at boxing conversations with Reggie Owens, he gonna cook Donald Trump. My brother, the Sweet Science Examiner, in the building. What up, Tank? Let's see. Yeah, man, that was a good one, man. Just sometimes people don't catch those. You know what I'm saying? I think 3 of y'all caught that. You know, that was a cool little punchline. TJ, man,
yeah, I caught it. By Eve's Bayou, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I caught it. So, yeah, that was a good one. That was Sweet Science Examiner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. TJ, where you from? He said, man, Slauson and Western, just bad to me.
Slauson and Western? Is that where he lives? In that area? Slauson and what's on Slauson and Western? Let me grab my bearings.
That's the Home Depot where you ran up on a old boy from Golden Girl.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what's actually on the corner, though. What's on the corner? It's the beginning of the Slauson swap meet. You got the beginning of the strip mall across the street. You know, that used to be James Cleveland's church when I was a kid. You know that?
Yeah.
It used to be James Cleveland's church. I forget what the name of the church was, but James Cleveland is a very, very famous gospel singer. That was his church right there on Slauson. Then it became like a big penny saver.
No, Big Lots.
Big Lots. Now it's a Big Lots. Now it's a Big Lots. Yeah. And then on the other side, it's a gas station. So yeah. It's all the motherfuckers. All these streets seemed so far when I was a kid. Now they so close as an adult because you can get there in like 2 minutes because you drive. But I don't take Slauson. I take Gage. Slauson is a motherfucking headache, dog. Fuck, Slauson is a headache.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to fix these streets out here, man. Yeah. Western used to be fucked up for a while. They start fixing on Western.
Yeah.
You know, going up from like 10, going up to where the devils should stay at in the Koreans, but shit, they ain't fixing nothing going the opposite direction. So yeah, Slauson, Crenshaw, them streets just fucked up now.
Yeah.
Closed up. As a matter of fact, you see what they did to Maine? They made Maine.
No.
They took it's one lane.
Huh?
They took 3 lanes away and 2 lanes away, and Maine is a 1 lane.
From where to where?
Go down Maine no
From
more.
Where to where?
From let me see. That should probably start around Vernon.
To what?
And from Vernon, shit, all the way up past to Century. That shit is
no
crazy.
Fucking way.
1 lane.
I ain't drove down Maine in so long. Maine is a divider from the east side to the west side here in LA. And so I always take Broadway. Because Broadway is big and shit. So I always take Broadway.
It depends on who you ask. But yeah, Maine is the east side. Broadway is some people from Broadway might say they from the east or the west. Or the old school players back in the day would say Central? Whatever east of the 110 is.
Oh yeah, east of the 110. You're right. But I think address wise, Main Street is the difference between the east side and the west side. Yeah, but Broadway typically is right. Yeah. In terms of game banging, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's basically it. So yeah, we giving y'all some LA education over here, man.
Matter of fact, since we're speaking on this speaking on Reggie at the same time, Reggie did a video on what hats that you can and can't wear in LA, and that'll get you fucked up. So y'all look at that. I can't think of what the name of it is. If you still right in here, Reggie, put that link to that hat video. That was a cool little piece right there. Now, LA much different from what it was 10 years ago. And I know that's not a super long time, but before you couldn't wear, if you wasn't from a certain hood, you couldn't wear nothing. You just had to wear basic and plain shit. Wear gray, wear white, if you wear brown, make sure you're in the right part of town, because fudge towns wear brown. It was just LA was fucked up.
Man, LA was rough.
Like
I had to carry a basketball in a backpack just so I could feel safe. Like honestly, like I used to walk from. I just said this in my motherfucking last video on Showtime. I used to walk from Florence and Western to Florence and Hoover every day. And I walked through 60s, 8 trays, 7 foes, Playboys, the F-13s a little bit, you know what I mean? So I mean, it was rough. It was rough. It was real rough.
Some Broadway, some 5 neighborhoods.
Yeah. It depends on where they were.
5-9 Hoovers.
Yeah, 5-9 Hoovers. Yeah, shit. But I went to Mount Carmel Park, so I had a relationship with like the 7-4 Hoovers and the 5-9 Hoovers and all them, because we play basketball together, and whatever sport was in season. So I have a little relationship with them, but it's still rough because remember I'm walking home at 5 o'clock, so it gets dark in October. You get what I'm saying? So so it was rough.
Yeah, man, we're giving away too much game, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people need to get banged
robbed.
On, I hate when people come out here thinking like, oh, LA was it. And I'll be like, okay, motherfucker. All right, next time, shit. When my cousins come out here, that be out here coming from like Texas and that live in like in Brownsville, like in New York. So they think Brownsville is like the grittiest, grimiest place ever. And then I go out there and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It's a little grimy, but the shit ain't like this. You know what I'm saying? Like when you come visit, like I'm in a decent, I ain't even in no suburban area and shit, and I'm in a cool little spot. But I
remember being off of Avalon one day. And I saw men taking out a dead body in a black bag. I saw it with my own eyes. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I was at I know exactly where I was. My mom had a best friend named Dorothea, and I was you know my mama, old Dorothea, right? And
no, I know a lady named Miss Dorothea.
Who?
Shit from back in the day.
Say it again, please.
I know a lady named Miss Dorothea.
And where she live?
Shit, I think off of like Hoover and Florence or somewhere right there.
Hoover and Florence? No, not Hoover and Florence. No, that was more. She was more on the east side.
Okay.
I wonder how. I remember.
I ain't never met nobody.
I wonder how Dorothea is doing. I gotta ask my mom about her. And so I seen them taking out a dead body out of car. Because you can tell because it took 2 people and shit. And I was like, damn, that's some crazy shit. It's really a dead body in that motherfucker. It was crazy. I was like, wow. I'm a kid though, so I just rub it off like it's nothing, but still.
Yeah. Paul Cortez, what you mad about? He said, I'm mad.
Who, Pop?
No. I said, dude in here named Paul Cortez. Paul, he said, I'm mad.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. But yeah, sometimes, man, I think we be giving away game and shit. And listen, we ain't comparing it to nowhere, because I know people from Brownsville. I know people from Harlem. I know people from not our Harlem here, the real Harlem. We're talking about the New York Harlem. People from B-more,
30s
people
and
from
40s.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Everybody started trying to had a grittiest, grimiest hood. I ain't trying to say that. I'm just saying our shit is different. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, you get robbed. Niggas was robbed, man. LA was. I don't live in that area no more, so I'm not. But I still live in LA. I still live in the heart of LA. But man, I swear, man, it seemed like it was rough. It seemed like it was like niggas like killing niggas like every day. It seemed like, but I mean, it was rough though. South Central was rough than a motherfucker. Gangs was out of control, man.
Yeah. Trap Lord said, I'm from Brownsville, right home.
Yeah, them motherfucking 60s and 8 trays at lunchtime at Horace Mann.
Yeah. Damn right, H1, you better believe it.
What age? Yeah, I played basketball, so I wasn't really in that mix and shit. I would just be in class with them, like, man, y'all some stupid ass niggas. Shit, I'm just, I'm just a basketball player. That's all I am. You know, I'm trying to go to Crenshaw. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm trying to play for Willie West. Yeah.
Hustler Slim. That's what I was saying. I wasn't trying to compare it to nothing else. I'm just saying it's different. And you know, we really trying to make sure that people stay safe. Shit. You know, that's the ultimate goal, telling people where not to go to. You know what I'm saying? And trying to explain and talking about the hood is basically like talking about these different things that we experience and see people go through. So people that ain't built for it, that wasn't born or raised around that type of shit, you know, don't
stay away
like
from
they
it.
won't.
Yeah,
they stay away from it. So for me, you know what I'm saying, and Patty, like Patty, my sister, she's family, but like that's the kind of woman that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's from LA where I can sit in the passenger seat and lean back and she know what gas station not to pull up at. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, come on, I need to get a bottle of water and don't pull up in this silly ass spot. Like, oh yeah, go ahead, get your water out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I can get my brains blew the fuck out. So, you know, we just trying to make sure that people got the getting the right guidance, man, from the right folks. That's all.
Yeah. And honestly, you want to know what trick I do too? A lot of times, I don't care if you black or Mexican, a lot of times I wave at people to see their hands. At nighttime, especially, I'll be like, hey, what's up? Because I want to see them move their hands and shit, because I don't know what the fuck these niggas got. I don't know, this is a little trick that I do. You know what I mean? I want you to wave at me, nigga, so I got a chance. You know? So I got a chance to run, do something, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Give me a better split second, you know? So, because I'm a little nigga, man. Like, I'm, you know what I mean? So, but I got to fight, though. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? There are points in your life where you just have to. And I want to stay away from those situations, you know? So,
yeah, exactly. Part 4, he said, I ain't from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw
Mafia, nigga. Oh, DB's alive now. DB's alive. DB's alive. Yeah, I'm from Crenshaw. One of them Crenshaw Mafia motherfuckers. That's what they said. The Lawrence Fishburne and Samuel L. Jackson ruled the 90s, dog. Them motherfuckers dominated the 90s with movies and shit. Yeah.
And say that again, Fred. I didn't hear what you just said.
I said Lawrence Fishburne and Samuel L. Jackson ruled the 90s, the 90s and the early 2000s and shit. The movies had them. They had a movie in every week. Actually, Samuel L. Jackson got the record for most movies. I read it in what's that nigga's name? My favorite author. He writes for the New Yorker. What's that nigga name that wrote Blink? And Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell, but yeah. So
yeah, the Sweet Science Examiner, he said to me and you, he said, I tell outsiders that the only thing that might be a safe thing to wear in LA or Southern California for that matter is in general a Lakers gear. If you rock number 8 Kobe jersey,
you safe, nigga. You wear a Kobe jersey. Yeah, man. Yeah. Denzel too. Yeah, Picasso, you're right. But Denzel wasn't urban though. Denzel wasn't as urban as like Lawrence Fishburne though.
You don't think so?
Nah, Denzel was more cultural. He was more like iconic. Like Lawrence Fishburne was like Lawrence Fishburne played like the grimy roles. You know, Denzel had the celebrated roles. Like in 91, he had Malcolm, and then he had Philadelphia. Tom Hanks was Philadelphia. Was Denzel Washington in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 93, he had Philadelphia. 94, he had Philadelphia. That was another banger he had. I'm not sure what he had in 97. Oh, he had Training Day. So he had, you know, he wasn't as grimy as Lawrence Fishburne, but I get what you're saying.
You said Training Day.
Yeah, I know.
How is that not grimy?
I know, but it wasn't that. It was grimy, but it wasn't like hood shit. He wasn't on that side of the fence though. He wasn't hood. You know.
Fred, are you listening to yourself?
No, the movie was hood. Like I just drove down there the other day. I'm saying, like Denzel, that was a hood, but he wasn't hood. That nigga didn't play the hood part. He was just a dirty cop.
He was a hood nigga that was a dirty cop.
Okay. But he's coming off a
This nigga
plan.
this nigga he was in the jungles. Had a spot on the rooftop. You know what I'm saying? He had him a little Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, bad one. Yeah, hey, that's where we need to send people, man. They got a great light show. They have, it's like an amusement park in there. If you come into LA,
where? The jungle?
Yeah, they need to go to the jungles at night. You need to go to the jungle. They got a light show. Come one, come all. Great sound effects and shit. Y'all need to go. They got white people walking around the perimeter and shit now. Y'all need to go there. Y'all need to go to the jungles, nigga.
Hey, Caesar, you're right. Fred tired.
Y'all need to go to the jungles, nigga. The jungles will have you right, nigga. Man, if my car stopped there at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm running. If I accidentally have 4 flats, I'm running straight down La Brea. I'm going north on La Brea as fast as I can. I'm going to get my car in the morning. Hey, for real. Nah.
That's like Picasso said. Denzel played a role cop, an American gangster. Man, yeah, Fred tripping. I don't know if Fred.
But he wasn't hood. Denzel wasn't hood. Like, he didn't really have that. I get he played the role. It played it believable as shit. But he's not Ghost. You get what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't as believable. He's not Amari Hardwick like in Power. Like,
oh yeah, I don't watch no TV.
Okay, yeah. I still got to watch season 6 though. I ain't watched season 6 yet. But anyways, man, it is what it is.
This nigga jacking a dope man. This nigga gotta man, come on.
Oh, yeah, they said I'm wilding. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It was an urban role, but I think Lawrence Fishburne got a better chip on him. You know what I mean? He got a little more edge in him.
23-hour lockdown. Shoot program, nigga. King Kong ain't got
nothing on me. I know.
Man, I need to let Fred go lay down, man. Patty Ding.
Stop talking, Fred. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying, but y'all No, he was perfect in his role. He was perfect in that role. But I think Lawrence Fishburne is more edgy than Denzel. I think Denzel's a better actor, but he may not be a better actor because Lawrence Fishburne is a bad motherfucker.
No, they both bad.
They are bad, man. Tell me a better role in all of cinema than Lawrence Fishburne's father role in Boys in the Hood. You can't be a better father. And no movie you can come up with. Denzel wouldn't have, the language would have been different. Denzel couldn't have said them lines. They would have rewrote that whole shit. Anyways,
Denzel and Malcolm X, man, that shit was
Denzel and Malcolm X. No, I'm talking about father. I'm talking about a father. You can't play a better father. I mean, Pursuit of Happiness is great, but like that edginess, that earthiness, that authenticity, like knowing. Then there's no movie in Denzel's career where really him pulling out a gun trying to kill a nigga is believable. You get what I'm saying? Like that's not him. Like Wesley Snipes, if that nigga pulled out a gun, you'll believe it. Like, yeah, he can rock that role, but not like Denzel is a boss. Denzel is the drug lord. He ain't killing nobody. He gonna have someone kill him. That's what I'm trying to say.
You had too many mushrooms in your mashed potatoes tonight.
Oh man, okay.
Denzel Washington ain't believable. Did you see
No, that's not what I'm saying. Oh, y'all.
That's what you said.
No, okay, yes. I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna retract that statement because you're hearing me, but you're not understanding me. Denzel is the best actor of all time because he was fortunate enough to get the roles and he fucking nailed them, right? 1000%. Turn me down in the back. But the point I'm making is this. He's a boss. Like, he's not going out there killing niggas. He don't really have that. He's not killing niggas. You know what I mean? He's telling a nigga to go kill. Wesley Snipes is really gonna go kill a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like that edge that he don't act with that edge. He acts from a level of sophistication. Denzel does. Okay. That's just my opinion.
Look, they killing you in the chat. And Fresh just said it right there.
What he said?
John Q. That was a father role. John Q. He pulled out that fucking gun. He was like,
Ain't no.
You finna do
I
this
said,
operation on my
ain't no father figure can be better than Lawrence Fishburne. No father figure can be better than Boys in the Hood, Lawrence Fishburne and Boys in the Hood, because everybody in the neighborhood had a man in their life like Lawrence Fishburne. That shit was so real, so authentic. You know what I mean? So it was like, man, that shit was strong.
Hey, they eating you up, boy.
I know they are because you know I'm wrong. So, and it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool.
Hey, one thing you can't do, man, you know what I'm saying? Talking about Denzel,
I know,
man,
I know. It's like y'all not like Kobe is the best fourth quarter shooter, but y'all don't know he nigga shot under 35% on his game winning shots, right? Oh, but Kobe's the closer.
Yeah, we gotta let this nigga go now. Trap Lord in the house, Time Wood, Jarvis, not Israel, King Israel.
Oh my God. See why you
Oh, J.A. Dixon, S.S. Caesar,
man.
Dave Jack, Detroit, what up? My brother Hustler Slim,
Nigga,
and
just all
Fred.
come out. You already did that. You ain't got to say it again. You ain't got to go through the list again, nigga.
Shit, I didn't get everybody. You jumped in. The Queen, Unique Don, Patty Dean, and Monty, aka Manny.
All right, okay. This is what we gonna do in the meantime, in between time, until we get to next Thursday. We gonna do comparable scenes. We gonna do Lawrence Fishburne. I didn't say whole movies. Scenes, okay? We gonna interject the scene of Denzel Washington, and we're gonna interject the scene of Lawrence Fishburne. And I think it'll make sense as to what I'm saying. But we got to get the early Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne is paying. He's a different man now. I'm talking about Lawrence Fishburne in the 90s. That nigga had, man. I'm just saying. All right. Scene versus, yeah. That's not a bad idea. Anyhow.
What they say?
Scene versus.
Clean versus. I like it. All right. Let's get our clips ready. I'm ready. I got a full clip, so yeah, I got plenty of them.
Just let it go.
Back in the house.
All right.
Mir, back in the house. North Annie Oakland. What's up with y'all? Wakanda. What's going on?
Man.
H Money still in the building. Rob G Film. And I know people Hernandez somewhere like, man, will y'all knock it the fuck off? Why not in the building? Let's see. SSC shout out to the SSC is in Arizona. Picasso, Asia Math in the building. Yeah, I think that's about it, man. Oh shit, Mark Wonderlick, I see you, man. Let's see. Yeah, and everybody else, man. Let's
let's
speak
get
to the ancestors. Speak to the ancestors on Fred's behalf, man. Send some prayers and meditate. Send us some good energy.
Hoodlum. Now you compare Hoodlum. Thank you, dog. Thank you, Dave Jack. Thank you. Compare Hoodlum to American Gangster. Hoodlum. Yeah, I can't pronounce Hoodlum.
I can say hoodlum.
Hoodlum. Hoodlum. It's hoodlum, right? Hoodlum, right?
Oh shit! You sound like my mom. She can barely speak English. Shit.
But Hoodlum and I gotta rewatch Hoodlum. But anyways, man, we'll talk about it another time, man. Hoodlum, like Fruit of the Looms. You know, like Fruit of the Looms. Remember, all y'all niggas had them white pieces of shit, motherfuckers. You play basketball and shit. Hey, ain't nothing like playing basketball on some fucking Fruit of the Looms, nigga. Fuck, them motherfuckers go deep up in your motherfucker. Fuck, nigga. Them on the sides and shit. You be doing this shit all game and shit. Like, fuck. Who made them motherfuckers? Who made the motherfucking Fruit of the Looms? They are the worst underwear ever. The motherfuckers are the worst, dog. Like, am I lying?
Man, listen. Shit, I don't know, homie. Shit, I don't wear that type of shit.
No, but when you was a kid, I'm not talking about now. You wear boxer. Most men wear boxer briefs now and shit, you know. But I'm saying I don't know if most men, because take that out of context. But I'm just saying, like, I would assume, you know.
Patty said Jordan.
Patty said Jordan.
Yeah, you know, Fruit of the Loom, Hanes, or whatever the fuck he promoting. Shit.
Now Fred
Yeah.
talking about what? What do I now? What do you say? Oh, now Fred talking about draws. How do we start talking about draws? Oh, hoodlum, Fruit of the Looms, hoodlum. Yeah.
Hustler Sensei. He said, man piece.
What he say? What he say? What he say?
Like man panties. He said man piece.
They are. Just be your brother's keeper, man. Hey, nothing like, hey. Sometimes it boils down to I be in the ultimate loser. I'm the ultimate loser tonight. But I'm telling you, Sunday, I'm getting on motherfucking Real Rap's hairline. All right. I'll take my L tonight. All right. I'll take my L tonight. All right, cool. I'll take it. No big deal.
All right, cool. Play the song, Fred.
Remix. Yeah, nigga. That's my comeback. Every time I play remix, rewind selector. People Hernandez, man, I can go to bed now. Hey. Oh man. Hey, I was thinking about something. Let me say this now. If ever y'all niggas feel on bad health and shit, make sure y'all have someone come in the chat. Or we can send you flowers or something, or you get something good happens in your life. We can celebrate it in here, man. Bad or good. Not celebrate bad, but you know. Because I don't want to wake up 6 months later and be like, that nigga dead. Or that nigga in the hospital. You know what I mean? Make sure you got somebody that'll keep us abreast, man. Because if People Hernandez don't come in here, I'm like, what the fuck happened to People Hernandez? I need your brother to come in here and be like, you know, he's been down for a minute. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey, hey, hey. Hey, I'm about to watch Clockers right now. When much expected, much is good. I'm about to at least watch the first 30 minutes of it. Hopefully I can get that shit for 99. Oh yeah, I appreciate you part 4. It was a good time tonight, man. I needed, hey, the energy in here was so high, and I'm telling you the reason why, because of the movie. Everyone is equally yoked. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was cool. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, this is how I know. Well, let me get Rob's part in.
It's my personal statement. Run the game like I'm A6. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving and changing like a season.
Hey, here's I can prove to you the greatest example I can prove to y'all. Floyd Mayweather is not the face of boxing. We talked about a movie that's 30 years old tonight over Floyd Mayweather. That shows you. I mean, he's not who y'all think he is anymore. No one gives, man. I'm telling y'all. So, anyways, man, we in here. Barbershop movie part 1, part 2, part 3. We the GOAT. We the GOAT, nigga. We the GOAT. Yeah, man. Last time before we get out of here. And we got DB out his funk. We good. Rehearsal. The fish that saved Pittsburgh. Will Chamberlain's in that movie, right? It's all in what you do. Hey, the things you gotta do. Hey, hey, hey. What star is in the movie The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh? What star is in that movie? It's a sports star.
What movie?
Dr. J. It was Dr. J. I'm sorry. I knew it was a big sports star. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Dr. J.
You sure it was Dr. J? I thought it was Julius Erving in that.
All right, nigga. I'm going, nigga. Love you, man. I see you Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you. I had so much fun in here tonight. This was the easiest 4 hours of my day, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all. See you Sunday. We're going to bring it back again. This was a fun-ass show. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Hey, Fred.
Yes.
Right on.
Peace, nigga.